Waddington, New York, I have missed you guys. We love coming here, and what a great place to be to finish off this season. 2024 has been a special year for Bass, and it all comes down to this. I've been saying it all week long. Our Angler of the Year race, Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, our Bassmaster Classic berths, our requalification, and the winner of this event actually qualifies for the Bassmaster Classic. Who's excited to have us back here in Waddington, New York? Well, we wouldn't be here without the incredible support of so many government officials that brought us back here. And I'd like to bring out Senator Dan Steck.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. Bassmaster, welcome to Waddington, New York. Thank you so much. I know this is, 12, 13 years now. And from everybody that I've heard, they love coming here. The fishing's great, but more importantly, the community's awesome too. Thanks everyone for being here. Over 100 anglers here today. We're absolutely thrilled. You got good weather, but everyone says they don't care what the weather is. They catch fish in anything. So these are the best of the best in all the world. So we're thrilled to have them here. Beautiful St. Lawrence River, beautiful St. Lawrence County. So everyone enjoy the weekend. Good luck to all our anglers. And again, Bassmaster, thanks for being here in Waddington, New York.
Thank you for your incredible support. All right, we got a lot going on here at this weigh-in, and you guys are here at a very special weigh-in here today. This is the final full field weigh-in of 2024. After this event, some of our folks will be relegated out of the Elite Series. So many different stories. This is the end of season for some folks here today. And I need you guys to make lots and lots of noise for them, because each and every one of these anglers deserves to be celebrated. To catch them coast to coast all across the country. We are a bass family that travel across the country, and I can't make all the noise. I'm leaning on you guys to make lots and lots of noise for our anglers. Can you guys do that for me today? I have faith in you, but it always starts that way, and then people peter out. But I will call you out. I will call you out. I'm not afraid to embarrass anybody here. I'll let Lisa set up the scale. This is the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River after day number 1. Our tournament leader won here just a few years ago, Taku Ito. We got any Taku fans in the house? Everybody loves Takumi. He's a 2-time Elite Series champion, took a win earlier this year. We also have a lot of chatter about Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Well, we came in here with a very tight race, but after yesterday, our top 3 are separated by 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an incredible conclusion. It's not going to finish today. Obviously, you guys know how the rules are. We fish the full field the first day, first 2 days, then we cut it down to 50 top 10 fish on Championship Sunday. Are you guys ready? No. This is the final full field day of 2024. This is the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River in beautiful Waddington, New York. Are you ready? Let's get ready to web our first angler from Kentucky, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Get loud for Mike Huff. Mike Huff started the day with 20 pounds and 7 ounces. That put him just outside the top 50 in 53rd place. 22 pounds and an ounce all the way up into the lead right now with 42 pounds and 8 ounces. A better day today, and it might be enough to get him back out there on semifinal Saturday. Just outside of the cut after day number 1, so as long as something crazy doesn't happen, you had 2 pounds better. It should be enough to go tomorrow, right?
I sure hope so. I love weighing in first because you're in the lead, you know. Yeah. No, I had a really fun day today. I had some issues with my live well and checked in early, so I've been worried. I didn't think I had that much, but glad to have it. But I want to give a shout out to my wife. She's watching back home. We got 2 little boys, and I've been gone 2 weeks, and that is a lot on her plate. And I'm just thankful she lets me come out here and do this.
We're thankful to have you part of it. Hope to see you here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. A 5-time Classic qualifier from Kentucky, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. Had a big day yesterday, 23 pounds and 11 ounces. Needs another big day here today. Looking for 18-14 to take the lead. 5 fish all alive, 22 pounds, 8 ounces. Just like that, Matt Robertson is in first place with 46 pounds, 3 ounces. Hot off a top 10 last week on Lake Champlain. Looking to make back-to-back top 10s here in the Bassmaster Elite Series. And obviously this tournament is winning. You're in. You win this deal and you're going to the Bassmaster Classic.
Yeah, we're not in the Classic right now, but I'd like to win this thing and get back in it. But I know it's going to be hard to take down my buddy Cory. I'll tell you what, I've been making a long boat ride, and I didn't know this. I didn't know you can make a boat ride so long that you get chafed like a real athlete or something. But let me tell you something. I got back last night, and I had to tell the wife, I know she's out here somewhere putting her hand on her head. But it'd been about 37 years since I had a diaper changed, I guess. But I was spread eagle, and she had to go get a bottle of baby powder, and she put half the bottle on me. And let me tell you something, we was on her side of the bed, and we got done, and she went over and started beating it off, and it looked like a dust cloud. Let me tell you something, boys. I was like, you got to stop. You're dusting up the whole daggone place. See, look, she knows it's true. But yeah, we're officially real athletes since one of us finally got chased doing her job.
Well, if she's got her hand on her head, that's about the nicest thing she's touched in the last 24 hours. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Wow, we have a senator here, and we're doing this. We're, ladies and gentlemen, Elite Series champion from Palatka, Florida, the Prince of Palatka. Let me hear it for Cliff Prince. Tough act to follow, that Matt Robertson. I don't know if you heard much of that, but earmuffs. 21 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Today, 19 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into third place with 41 pounds and 2 ounces. Digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag. Let's hear it for Elite Series champion, Cliff Prince. 41 pounds, 2 ounces, puts you in third place currently. Is that going to be enough to go tomorrow?
I don't think so. I think I'm about a pound shy, or probably a little more than that, honestly. If you figure what they did yesterday, you can pretty much double that and add a pound usually on this place. So I don't think I'm going to have enough, but I had fun. We caught a bunch of fish today and yesterday, so we did all we could do. Come back next time.
Always great having you here. A great season. A record 32-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 16-time Bassmaster winner, 4-time Classic champion, former Angler of the Year, his 50th season of competition. From Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. Had 19 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today, 18 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into fourth place with 38 pounds and 4 ounces. Just a few weeks since his 78th birthday, ladies and gentlemen. His 500th tournament earlier this season. He is truly a living legend. And I need you to blow the leaves off these trees when he holds these fish high. One more time, let me hear it for the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. £38 and 4 ounces puts you in fourth place, Rick. And man, you said it backstage. We were talking. You're like, man, the way they hit the lure.
Yeah, I caught everyone on the trickster spinnerbait, and it's probably my Achilles heel here because I can get a few big ones like that, but here you got to get all big ones. And but this is going to be my last elite event. My heart doesn't want to quit, but my brain I'm finally listening to my brain. I rarely listen to it. I listen to my heart more than anything else. And but my brain and my body, I'm not retiring. I don't want to hear that word. But I am going to pick some opens and just fish some tournaments I want to fish. I learned in COVID that what kept to stay alive at my age, I got to challenge my mind and my body every day. And fishing does that. So I'm going to continue to fish open tournaments and things like that, stay close to home, spend a little more time with family. And I need to thank everybody, but I can't. I'm going to just thank my family. They've supported me forever. And it's going to be tough. I know that, but it's also been an incredible journey. So I appreciate you guys coming out and all those that have come out before. Thanks.
Rick, every athlete in every sport, in every single interview, says they just wish to leave the sport better than they found it. And I think that it goes without saying, what you have given, what you have made, what you have created of this sport, we are all thankful for it. It's been an honor to announce some of your events. It has been an honor to call you a friend. And once again, thank you, Rick Clunn. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a minute. Next up, we got a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's a Bassmaster Open winner from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. I've never had such a hard time saying your name, Mullins. I know, man. 14 pounds, 5 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish here today, 19 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 5th place. Mullins, what you just saw happen right in front of you, one day whatever we all end up doing, we're going to look back and we'll be like, man, I stood beside that guy.
Yeah, he's kicked my butt for, let's see, I've been 11 years on tour now, and I think he's kicked my butt for 11 years, and what is he, about 107 years old, I think? I don't know. He's still got it, man, and it's an honor to share the stage with him and to come up here after this is going to be his last one. It's an honor, too, but, he paved the way. He showed everybody how to do it the right way. He's been a class act, and I've always looked up to Rick since I was a little kid, and he won one of my tournament on my home lake at Douglas, and it's been Rick Clunn fans there ever since. But, man, he's awesome. But you guys are awesome, too. Thank y'all for showing up. We love coming up here. We love Waddington. Y'all show up every time we get here. Thanks to all my sponsors. Not going to name them out, but Shimano mainly. But hopefully we come back. Thank y'all.
From Alabama, give me a little love for Joseph Webster. Sorry, Joseph. This is the most emotional first 5 anglers we've ever had weigh in. 18 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $18 pounds even yesterday, 16.5 today, puts him in 5th place with 34 pounds and 5 ounces. Unfortunately, not going to slide in there this week.
Yeah, it's been an up and down season, but, it's just the way it goes sometime. And, I just, it's bittersweet here at the end, but, I'd like to thank a few people, Midway Marine, Mr. Jesse Holcomb and Guy Connor, Miss Erin. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be standing right here today. And, Brad Rutherford there at Pure Fishing, he's a good one, and Matt up there at Blackfish. But, if it wasn't for Little Red at home keeping everything afloat while I'm gone, I've been gone a few weeks and going to be gone a couple more. But if it wasn't for her, I sure wouldn't do this. But ain't going to be long. I'm going to be headed home, but thanks for everything.
Always great to have you here. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. 12 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. $14 pounds, 6 ounces, going to finish with 27.3. And, man, we've seen you have some great seasons, but unfortunately this was a tough one for you, buddy.
Hey, Lord bless us with another season here at the Bassmaster Elite, But I want to say thank you to my friends, family, and sponsors back home. It's been a rough year, but we're going to do it again.
Always great to have you here. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's an Elite Series champion from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. $19 pounds, 2 ounces. Yes, a 5 fish to add to that here today. 14.10. Going to finish with 33 pounds, 12 ounces. Frank the Tank Talley truly was made for this. And we love having as part of the Bassmaster Elite Series, an Elite Series champion. 33 pounds, 12 ounces, going to call an end to this tournament and this season for you, Frank.
Yeah, Dave, it's going to be an end to my career also. I'm going to hang it up after today, and, I got to just thank some people. If you guys give me a minute, I might get choked up. I've been here, out on this, doing this crazy job for several years now, and, you can't do it without support and family at home, that's for sure. I mean, my beautiful wife, my kids, my son, my daughter, my son-in-law, my grandkids. That's when you leave home, you don't realize all you sacrifice to do this and the people that you leave behind. And it's it's a brutal sport, but it's a great sport. And I want everybody to know that I couldn't have asked for anything better, being on this stage. Dave, Lisa, Bose, the Bassmaster organization has treated me with nothing but respect for the last 7 years. And, my hat's off to them. But I got... I want to try to train the new kids coming up and my grandkids. And, I love you, Axel, and I love you, Colton. And, sorry about that. Wow, great crowd to end it on. And, I'm not going away. Who knows what happens, but I got some stuff to do back home to tend to with my family and my business. And so... I love you all and thank all the fans and the support and my sponsors. I couldn't have done it without you.
Let's hear it for Frank the Tank Talley. He's a two-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, J-Will Jason Williamson. Jay Willie had 18 pounds and an ounce to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 23 pounds, 2 ounces. A much better day today with 41 pounds, 3 ounces. Jay Willie moves into third place currently. And you guys thought I was joking when I told you this was going to be an emotional one. 41 pounds, 3 ounces. Better day today for Jay Willie. And, man, what a phenomenal fishery the St. Lawrence River is. We're going to weigh one of these for Phoenix Boats, a big bass. Needs to be better than 615 for the tournament, but it's going to take it over for the day. For sure. 5 pounds, 4 ounces. So you take over Phoenix Boats, big bass for the day. And a better day today.
Yeah, I just utilized my time. I stayed close in the river and actually capitalized on my bites today. Yesterday I had opportunities and didn't fish clean. So even though I stayed kind of close, I put a lot of miles on that Suzuki outboard. Man, what a great engine. If you guys are looking to repower and you need an outboard that's reliable, durable, and super good on gas, you guys need to check out Suzuki outboards. But, man, always love being here in Waddington. I think I'm going to be Bubble Boy. But this crowd means a lot to us, and what a heck of a town and a even more incredible fishery.
Always great to have you here. A two-time Elite Series champion, the reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Arkansas, the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. Joey Cifuentes had 24 pounds and an ounce yesterday. He's leading Phoenix Boats a big bass with a 615 that he caught yesterday. 10 pounds, 8 ounces here today for 5 fish, and what a difference a day makes, Joey. I know after a big start yesterday, this one's got to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, man, if it could have went wrong today, it happened. From losing fish, losing fishing rods, I mean, you name it, man. It was just, it's really, really disappointing. I wanted to tell, I had so many people in my family, because I've had a rough season this year, and a lot of people, pulling for me after yesterday, having a good day, and I just want to tell them all you guys, I'm sorry, couldn't get it done today, but we got these little girls over here. We're gonna head back to Arkansas and forget about this thing. I know that sophomore slump deal it must be real, right? So, anyways, but I love all you guys. Thank you for coming out. Thank you so much. It's awesome.
He's a 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 3-time Bassmaster winner, 3-time TTBC winner from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 23 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for the exact same weight to take the lead. Needs 23.2. 23.2 yesterday, 21.10 today. He moves into second place. Just 1 pound, 8 ounces short of the overall lead with 44 pounds and 12 ounces. Let me hear it for Keith Combs. 44 pounds and 12 ounces, but that should be good enough to get out there tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I believe that'll get me there, which feels really good. You know, it just I'm around some really good fish. It's just the conditions today. It got really, really sunny and flat in a couple areas, and it's so amazingly clear. Actually, the water I'm fishing, you can see about 26, 27 feet down, clear as a bell. And you know, a lot of those fish were just coming up and nipping at my bait. You know, like I said, I'm kind of on a shallow pattern, but tomorrow we got some weather rolling in, and there's some really big fish around me. I saw them today and hooked a couple that are lost, and I'm really excited about getting out there again.
Go get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. An 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Bill Owen. Bill Owen started the day with 18 pounds and 10 ounces. He's got 5 fish to add to that here today. 18-10 yesterday, 5 here on day number 2. Humminbird Bassmaster Elite, the St. Lawrence River, 17 pounds, 12 ounces, gives him 36 pounds and 6 ounces. And Dollar Bill moves into 7th place currently. The top 50 will get a chance to fish on semifinal Saturday, top 10 on Championship Sunday. 36 pounds and 6 ounces, sitting in 7th place, but obviously there's a bunch more anglers left to weigh in here today.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like I got my butt whooped out there. You know, the St. Lawrence has been really good to me, but this week it just wasn't good. You know, it's kind of fitting for my whole year, you know, but it's always fun coming up here. It's always fun seeing the crowd. You know, it's the last Elite Series event of the year. Got to give a big thanks out to all my sponsors, you know, Express and Yamaha for keeping me out there on the water, keeping me running. We're not done yet, though. We're going to leave right from here and go to Leech Lake for the Open, and then we got the last Open at La Crosse, so we still got a chance to make the Classic. We're just going to put our head down. We're going to keep grinding, you know, Dave. It's like I said, it's been a weird year for me, and, you know, a few years back I started a deal where if I fish on Saturday, I pick some kids out of the crowd and give them a Bassmaster membership, you know. I felt like anytime I can give back, it's always fun to do that. Well, it's obvious that I hadn't been fishing a lot of Saturdays this year, so there ain't been a lot of kids getting any memberships, you know. So I got a really cool call a couple months ago from Prairie Bomb Outfitters. They're a waterfowl outfitter in Amarillo, Texas. And he said, Bill, I really love what you're doing for the kids, and I want to donate 10 memberships the next time you give them away. Well, since we ain't fishing on Saturday, we're going to give them 10 memberships away today. So any kids out here in the crowd that are 12 years or younger, first 10 to make it over there to the Yamaha booth and see my wife, going to get a free Bassmaster membership. You know, Bassmaster Magazine is why I'm on this stage.
There's more than 10. Stop running. You're done. You lost.
Well, you know, earlier this year, Yamaha stepped up at the only Saturday cut I made and give every kid in the audience a membership. So that was cool of them to do that. But like I said, anytime I can give back, and I feel like giving the kids a Bassmaster membership, you never know, they may be standing on this stage. So appreciate you all coming. We'll see you at the next one.
Great stuff. Thank you, Bill. A 3-time Classic qualifier, former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. Bill just made 10 kids happy and really pissed off a bunch of others, to be honest. 23 pounds and 2 ounces start today. Today, 16-15. Puts him in 6th place with 40 pounds and an ounce. So, unfortunately, going to be below the projected cut this time around, Jake.
Yeah, man, they just got small on me out there. I made a super long run, and, you know, with 4 hours of fishing time, when you make that run, you're kind of committed to that. And it just the way it worked out. It's kind of the way my season's gone this year. May catch them one day and then the next day, or you can't get them. But that's part of it. I just want to say thanks to all my sponsors: Big Peach Car Wash, Rely on Lithium Batteries, Adena Corporation, Big Bite Baits. All these people that you see on my jersey are pivotal partners of mine that helped me do this throughout the year. So I can't thank them enough. My family, I've got my beautiful wife and my little girl here with me this week, along with my mom and dad and sister. My sister's doing a lot of my social media. She helps big time. So just thanks to everybody. I hate today was a little bit slow, but that's the way it goes. But, we'll regroup and enjoy the off season and see if we can't get ready to go next year.
Have a great off season. We look forward to seeing you next season. New York, he represents you all year long. He's a two-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. Jamie Hartman had 19 pounds and 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 20 pounds, 12 ounces with 40 pounds and 4 ounces. He moves into 6th place currently. Fish from both sides of the boat today by the looks of things. 40 pounds and 4 ounces. Decided to show a little bit of the diversity here on the St. Lawrence River.
Buddy, I did it again, man. I told you I'd give it time in the river again. I gave it about 2.5, 3 hours, and it was just not working. I had maybe 8 pounds. And I said, I know where to go. I almost ran straight to it, too, and I probably should have, but I'm going to be one bite shy of the cut. So, I know that, but man, I made an adjustment, filled up with gas about 3 hours into the day, and I boogied, and I went down and I caught them largemouth. I had 3 good ones, and then I caught another good smallmouth, and I said, well, I got 21 pounds, which my biggest smallmouth came out of 63 feet of water, so kind of didn't make it. So I took a shot on that one, but hopefully that 4 ounce doesn't hurt me too bad. But man, I love this being up here in New York. The crowd this weekend is going to be insane. Hold your shorts because it's going to get crazy here. But you're going to see a lot of big bags. Enjoy this place. It's crazy. I'll be back next year, driven, determined. Man, I'm going to get myself back in shape again and get after it. Get rid of this back problem. And, man, I'll be after it hard as could be again next year.
Looking forward to seeing you back here. A 2-time Elite Series champion, former Bass Nation national champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. 21 pounds, 13 ounces at the start of the day today. He's got 5 fish to add to that. Weighed in the biggest smallmouth bass ever caught in Bassmaster history is 713 here a few years ago. 22 pounds, 10 ounces today, all the way up to 3rd place with 44 pounds and 7 ounces. So it looks like Paul Mueller going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. $44 pounds and 7 ounces, sitting in 3rd place. We're going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5'4" to take over today. 5 pounds, 9 ounces, the new Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day today. And sitting in 3rd place, and looks like you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I doubt that fish will be the biggest bass by the end of the day, but happy to get it, anchored my weight. Like I said, I was in the wrong part of the lake. I'm going to stick it out, though. The good thing about where I'm fishing is kind of protected to a certain extent, and I'm going to it. I'm going to lake tomorrow, so I don't know how much time we're going to have to fish, but it's just a different caliber of fish that live in the lake. There's big ones in the river. Obviously, Joey caught that 615 in the river. The problem is there's so many places for them to hide in the river, so you got to be productive, and you're making a long run, and a lot of the big fish in the river are down by Clayton. When you're making that long run, you have to kind of get in the zone and fish, and that's what I've done. And tomorrow is going to be, so I'll be glad to be running the Camus. And the Merc has been good, man. I mean, long runs, peace of mind. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I mean, I think that the weights are going to change tomorrow. I'm behind.
If you don't stop talking, we're never getting to tomorrow. I'm just going to tell you.
Well, I mean, we could all sleep here. I see someone brought a pillow. So anyways, I'm out.
We'll see you tomorrow. The 2019 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. What, you guys were thinking it? Don't act like I was the only one. 21 pounds even. I love you, Paul Mueller. I like you too, Scott Canterbury. 21 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish here today, 19 pounds, 8 ounces. Gives him 40 pounds and 8 ounces. Scott Canterbury, a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and a 2-time FLW Tour winner. Let's hear it for him. 40 pounds and 8 ounces, puts you in 7th right now, and these other guys might ruin that, though.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit short, probably. This place is just phenomenal. I had a 1-pounder in there I couldn't get rid of. You seen I had 3 5-pounders and then 2 little bitty ones. I just ran out of time today. I did lose one of probably 3.5 pounds, but, man, this is just an unbelievable fishery. Can't wait to get back. But right now I'm ready to get this season behind me. It's been a little tough one, but maybe do a little bit of deer hunting. So hopefully we'll go sit in a tree stand in a little while, see if we can't do a little bit of thinking. And but I'm going to do a lot of fishing this winter, too. I didn't do as much last winter as I usually do. So looking forward to it. We got to go to Italy. I'm going to Italy for the Team USA Bass, and hopefully we can bring another gold medal home.
Go make it happen. Hot for win at our last event. He's a classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister, Edward Loughran III. 19 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. Let's get Ed inside that cut. 19-15 yesterday. Today, 5 fish, 18 pounds, 6 ounces. Gives him 38 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 10th place currently. But no matter what way it shakes out, this New York swing worked out pretty good for him. Last week's champion. Let's hear it for the barrister, Edward Loughran III. 38 pounds and 5 ounces, so unfortunately below the projected cut. But before the New York swing, if I had come and seen you and said, hey, a genie can give you a wish, you're going to win one of these and just miss the cut, I bet you would have took it.
Yeah, I would have taken it. It's been a great couple weeks up here. I love the fishing up here. Champlain obviously is great. This place kind of has my number, but I chose not to run to the lake this week, and that kind of seems to be the deal. You got to get out there. But a great day. You know, you don't get a chance to catch a couple 5-pound smallmouth all the time, but this place offers that opportunity, so it's a wonderful place to fish if you ever get a chance.
We love having you here. Look forward to seeing you next season. He's a 5-time Classic qualifier from Lake Wiley, South Carolina, Todd Otten. 18 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Better day today, Todd?
No, it's a tougher day for me, I think.
Well, that's not very uplifting. 17-13. I wanted it to be good for you. 36 pounds, 9 ounces, pushing 12th place.
There's a lot bigger ones back there, I'm sure. But, no, I've had a fun time up here. I always like coming to New York and just catching these fish all the time, all day. It seems like you catch them all day long. And just getting a few good bites is still pretty tough. But I'd like to give a shout-out to all my sponsors for the support they've given us this year, and the service crews and everybody back there that help us out when we got problems. And I'd like to see us come back up here because it's a great fishery.
I'm sure we'll be back. I love it here. Next up from Oklahoma, give me a little love for John Sokup. John Sokup had 20 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Looks like a better day today. 21 pounds, 5 ounces, gives him 41 pounds and 7 ounces. Puts him in 50th place currently. Let's hear it for John Sokup. 41 pounds, 7 ounces, sitting in 5th place. Is it going to be enough to sneak in there, John?
I was 52nd last year. I may be bubble boy. And I had 21-something last year, second day. So, you know, not to be somber or something sad, but this is my last Elite event. I know I'm getting cut, and it could be my last day. So I wanted to thank everybody. I don't know really who all to thank, just everybody in the world. I love bass. Even if I'm not on the Elites, I'll be fishing the Nation. I'll be fishing the Opens. I'll do something, stay with bass. But I really appreciated the opportunity, and it was a lifelong dream just to be out here. You know what I mean? So, and then potentially be right with Rick Clunn coming off. I mean, just, you know, it's just to be a little small part of bass history. Just this little bitty guy is cool. Didn't do the best performance in the last couple of years, but man, I've been. I don't know what to say, but it's been grateful for bass, for you, for everybody that's a part of. All my sponsors have helped me. It's been a tough road. It is. If you think it's tough listening to people on podcasts and stuff complaining, you really don't have half an idea of how tough it is to even make it here. and just to be able to have a dream come true. You cannot do it on your own. There's nobody that puts all this on their back. They got support, they got sponsors, they got people that help, family. I want to thank everybody. You know who you are if you've been a part of it, and that's it. I'm going to quit rambling.
Awesome to have you here. A 13-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the Cruise Missile, John Cruz. 16-11 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 16-11 after day number 1. Day 2, better day, 23 pounds, 11 ounces, a much better day. With 40 pounds and 6 ounces, he moves into 9th place currently. Digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag. Let me hear it for the Cruise Missile. 40 pounds and 6 ounces, that's more like it.
I know, right? Why couldn't I just had a halfway decent day yesterday? So the way these guys are catching them, probably going to be a little bit short, and that's it's unfortunate because that's what lives way out in the lake. There's great fishing here in the river, and I love it. But that's the only way I felt like that I had a potential to catch up, and it felt good to have a decent day. And thank God I was in a Bass Cat Mercury, because that was a heck of a commute to the fishing areas. I can tell you that. But it's been a turbulent year, to say the least, and nice to kind of finish on a high note. Just want to say thank you to Dad and Judy for traveling around and coming to so many. Love you too, and coming to so many events, and my wife and kids and family and everybody back at home. I love you guys, but man, it's just been one of those years where you scratch your head on some events, and then some events you have one good day and one not so good day. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and see what happens, and hopefully we can go fishing tomorrow. But if not, we'll see you very soon. And I thank everybody. If you want to follow me on social media, I try to entertain and try to educate everybody on anything. I do all the big ones of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And I put a bunch of tutorials on YouTube, so you can watch and go see. And I'll do a recap on exactly how I caught 2311 here in the next day or two.
Very cool. Hope to see you tomorrow. If not, we look forward to seeing you next season. A 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. 17 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 19 pounds, 4 ounces, going to give him 36 pounds, 13 ounces, and put him in 14th place currently. $36 pounds, 13 ounces, puts him in 14th place. Unfortunately, not going to end in the right side of the cut this time around, Chad.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to close the scales just yet. But, man, it was fun today. Like, I practiced the lake to win a couple days, and I just went fishing the last couple. And this place has them, and just kind of figured them out a little late today. Had a chance at a real big bag, but that's how it goes sometimes. And it's been a rough season this year, but I can't thank you guys enough for coming out, supporting what we do. Our sponsors, guys, I wouldn't be here. I have had a rough year. I wouldn't be here if I didn't get the support that I do from them and my wife and girls. And we're on the road a lot. 3 weeks. I don't get to see my kids. My wife's going to drive up to the UP tomorrow because I got to go all the way to Minnesota for an open. Going to have a little slumber party at a hotel, eat some pizza, and get crazy. So appreciate you guys. Love you. And I had a good day today decision-wise. So I'm officially off the suck bus. I'm retiring this jersey, and we're going to have some fun next week. That little girl in the hat.
Oh, well, we're throwing clothes to people. Whoa.
It's signed. It stinks, kind of like my season this year, but we're going to be back. We're going to be better. We're going to have some fun next year and get after it.
I don't know whether she's elated or get some hand sanitizer. He's a Bassmaster Open winner, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Clunn, Florida, Scott Martin. 22 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Let's get Scott into semifinals Saturday. 22.8 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 19 pounds, 8 ounces. Gives him 42 pounds even. And he moves into 5th place currently. Little tougher day today, but I hope it's enough to keep you in it.
Well, I tell you, I thought I was sitting on about 18. I didn't weigh them there the last four or five fish. I just caught them and threw them in, and I was thinking, like, I don't know. I think I'm going to fish short. I thought I had about 18 pounds, and I was sitting here going, I'm going to be one coal short. 19 and a half, maybe. So we'll see. I hope I can get out there again tomorrow. You know, the wind's supposed to blow a little bit tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to run out there to the lake. I put about almost 500 miles on my Skeeter Yamaha. And I have to say something now. This is serious as all get out. You can't make runs like that with product that's not awesome. That Skeeter made it there and back, no problem. I'm not jamming. I'm not doing those kidney punches. That boat went through the waves perfect. That Yamaha got great fuel economy. I didn't have to stress about it, anything breaking, and everything was great. So I just hats off to Yamaha and Skeeter on this deal, because without that equipment, could not make those runs.
Awesome to have you back here, and I hope you're back here tomorrow. He's a two-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle.
Incomparable sucked. He's incompromised.
Why?
I said I'm incompromised. I'm done. I mean, I made a career of being consistent, and this year I decided to run the bus in the ditch, and I've just stayed consistent all 9 tournaments and sucked. So there you go. If you're going to be consistent, you don't never want to quit and give it. That's probably the smallest bag of the tournament right there.
12 pounds, 5 ounces today gives him 28 pounds and 8 ounces. I don't know if it's the smallest, but you're one of my favorites.
That's all that matters, son. I might be 100th in the points, but I'm number 1 in your heart, ain't I?
You are. And I got more good news. You qualify for the weekend when the wine slushies start here. It is a New York tradition that will make a man forget about a bad season.
Well, I needed some of that wine slushy coming back from Clayton down there. Them yachts and yatchets running by you. I hit one, I know. I jumped high, me and Jesus high five coming down. I was like, good Lord. And when you ain't catching him, you zone out running back. I should have took some medicine or something. I'm just daydreaming. Next thing I know, we're up in the air. My co-angler's upside down. I said, this is awesome. And I got 3 fish. You know, I tried to stay around the river today. We're catching 16 pounds yesterday. The hardest thing you'll ever have to do in your career is get up on day 2, try to get mentally motivated, knowing that you really pretty much mathematically can't even get a check. I knew I'd need 27, and I just didn't know where that was at. So I'll just stay in the river, try to find something in case, you know, now my running buddy Jacobson makes it, but I got news for you. Carl, I want to fish where I've been today. I tried, Carl, but the river sucks all the way to the lake. You can have it all. So I just refuse to go to the lake. I just ain't going to do it. I don't think it. My style of fishing and my mindset, running 2.5 hours, don't work for me. When I get down there, I'm going to be like I just got out of meth rehab. I'm going to be tweaking and jerking. And I don't know if y'all ever put 8 spinny poles on the side of a boat and run 70 and jump yacht waves. O.J. Simpson's lawyer can't untangle all them things when you get out there. I got one contact in, I can't see, the other eye's dried out. I got a hook in my glove, one in my butt. I'm like, this is awesome right here. If you ever fall out of a helicopter, grab you a spinning pole on the way down, because I promise you, you'll get tangled up. You won't get to the ground. I'm just telling you, Merch, that's solid advice. Thank you to all the fans who supported Lulu and I this year, bought some of our merch. We launched 3 shirts yesterday and a hat. So this is the Bushbusters hat right here for all us old boys that like to flip. I'm thinking about making a shirt that says "Make slacklining great again, Morgan and Swindle 2024." I'm ready to go somewhere and turn all them electronics off and try to break every rod in my boat. I don't know about y'all. I'm a little old school. I ain't outdated. I just like to break stuff and jerk hard. These spinny poles make me want to smoke menthol cigarettes or something, and I don't even smoke. I'm over it. So sorry about my year. All my sponsors, I sucked it up, but we'll be back next year. It's time to take some time off, rejuvenate the mind, get yourself right, try to heal up, and come back and do it again next year.
The incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. Oh, the hits keep coming. A former Classic champion, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iaconelli. 18 pounds and 10 ounces to start the day today. He's got 5 fish to add to that here on day number 2. Stop number 9, 16 pounds even, gives him 34 pounds and 10 ounces. And Mike Iaconelli moves into 18th place currently. Early on in our day 2 weigh-in, this is the 9th stop of the 2024 Bassmaster Elite Series. 34 pounds, 10 ounces. Ike inside the cut right now, but these next guys, they're probably gonna, they're not nice.
Most likely, they're not nice. But I just want to say, we get to the last term of the year.
I'm not the kind of guy to come up here and thank my sponsors every tournament, but thank you to my sponsor team. A lot of them have been with me literally from the beginning. 5, 10, 15, 20 years they've been with me. So thank you to all my sponsors, especially Toyota. Also, thank you to my family for supporting me. This is a crazy occupation. It's got a lot of ups and downs. Some of the downs are you get a lot of time away from home. So to have them support me, it means a lot. So thank you, guys. I love you.
Always great having you here. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama. Get loud for David Gaston. David Gaston had 17 pounds of 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 22 pounds, 15 ounces. So a better day today puts him in 11th place with 40 pounds and 4 ounces. $40 pounds and 4 ounces. He moves in 11th place currently. He's going to weigh 1 for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5'9" for the day. 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Not going to take that over. But with 40 pounds and 4 ounces, he moves into 11th place. And today, a little bit better day, a little redemption, even if you don't slide into the cut.
Yeah, it felt really good today. I stayed around here yesterday and made a decision to go out there to the big pond, and it paid off. I just wish I had did it yesterday instead of the day.
Tough break, but it's always great to have you here on this stage. We love having you as part of the Elite Series. Let's bring in a 2-time Bassmaster winner, once in the Opens and once in the Elite Series, from South Carolina, Brian New. Brian New with 22 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. Needs 23-11 to take the lead here today. He's got 5 fish. 23 pounds, 15 ounces with 23-15. Brian New moves into the lead with 46 pounds and 8 ounces. And Brian New is leading the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River in beautiful Waddington, New York. We're going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5'9" for the day. Obviously 6'15" for the tournament, but for the day, he needs to be better than 5 pounds, 9 ounces. 5 pounds, 11 ounces, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass, and you're going to work tomorrow by the looks of things.
Man, I ain't worked day 3 too many times this year, and I was actually fixing to say, no, let's not weigh it for big fish, and yeah, wound up getting it. I don't think it'll hold up, but St. Lawrence River is amazing. I absolutely love it. Man, this has been by far the worst year of my career. It hasn't been fun, but I've kept working hard. I've kept the faith, and I've trusted the process, and we're going to continue that. You know, no matter what happens tomorrow, I'm ending the year on a good note. Top 50 for me is pretty good. That's a win, and yeah, I don't know. I got to win this tournament or the last Open at Lake Hartwell to get in the Classic. And yeah, I don't know. We're going to go bounce around some more tomorrow. We're going to burn a lot of gas through that Yamaha. And yeah, if you run this big water, you definitely, and you're in the market for a new boat, you definitely need to at least look at a Falcon. It's incredible. Man, we're out there in that lake. Even the river gets rough, and I'm going by people that have really fast boats, and I'm just scooting on right by them because it just handles that big water better. And yeah, I don't know. That's what I got. I miss my family. I love y'all. I'll see you in a few days.
All right, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Auburn, Alabama. Let me hear it for Steve Kennedy. 18 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. A big sigh of frustration here today. 1 short of his limit. 4 fish here on day number 2, stop number 9 of 2024. 13-2, going to finish with 31 pounds and 6 ounces. He moves into 25th place currently. $31 pounds, 6 ounces. Unfortunately, you're not going fishing tomorrow, but man, the weather's great.
Yes, it was awesome. But I learned something today. Light and variable wind doesn't mean it's going to be calm on this river. No. But ended up making the run, left turn this morning where I said I was going to go right, and then anyway, I ended up going out to the mouth of the lake, didn't catch him. Actually caught another keeper and let him go because I didn't like the way he was hooked. But every year we come up here, I'm reminded why I love coming up here. Everybody on the water waves. It's like being back home, and it's not what you think of when you come to New York. I love it. It's not. It's not.
I don't know what you think of, Mr. Kennedy, but these are the fine New Yorkers.
I think of Yankees, and the version that comes down our way is not like this. So,
Okay, let's just stop talking. Stop talking, stop moving the hole that makes the words. Get the hell off the stage. Next up from Tennessee, let me hear it for Cole Sands. I got a little bit of verbal diarrhea happening here today, ladies and gentlemen. This may turn into an extra day of competition if this way and keeps up at this pace, but with good reason. 21 pounds, 10 ounces. To add to that 22 pounds and 2 ounces with 43 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 5th place currently. 43-12. Cole Sands is going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. So that should be enough to get back out there tomorrow.
Gosh, I hope so. I mean, I feel like I caught him pretty good the past 2 days. But, man, this place is unbelievable. I mean, when you catch almost 22 pounds a day, you're not sure if you're going to make the cut. You're fishing a good place. But I just want to thank the good Lord. I was struggling pretty bad today, said a little prayer, and felt led to make a move, and I called up 3 times. So that was definitely a good move. And I want to thank my family. Love y'all so much. Say hey to my beautiful fiance. We're getting married in 3 days, so I can't wait for that. And thank y'all. And all my sponsors who support me. I'm making a decent run in my Skeeter Yamaha, man. I just rode great both days, and very excited to get out there tomorrow.
Awesome to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. He's the only Australian ever to qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series. He's an Elite Series champion, 2-time Classic qualifier. Fear my heart. Carl Jacobson had 22 pounds, 15 ounces coming into today. Needed a big event here this week. 22-15 yesterday. Needs 23-10 to take the lead. 5 fish here today. 22-15 after day number 1. Day 2. 21 pounds, 8 ounces with 44 pounds and 7 ounces. Carl Jacobson moves into 4th place in the tournament, and he's going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. I have to point this out because your number 1 fan seems a little disappointed the Jumbotron isn't up today. Just so you know, Riv, we're having power problems here today. They'll be fixed tomorrow, and the Jumbotron will be working tomorrow, okay? I don't think she believes me. But good news is your dad's fishing tomorrow, so you'll get to see.
Yeah, super stoked, super stoked. You know, I had a lot of pressure on me today. If I didn't make it back, there was a chance that I could get relegated again out of the Elite. So I've been fighting for my career this whole year once I got down low on the points. And then so I've been balancing against, you know, going for the Classic and really going for it and trying to win and also trying to save my Elite Series career. This is where I want to be. And today was a really big day, a lot of pressure. But the cool thing about now, in the past, you know, I just handled it a lot better and realized that I get to do this for a living. I'm super lucky. And when I look down, I see my little daughter and my wife. Those are the things that truly matter. They're happy, they're healthy, and being a good dad, that's what means the world to me. And just getting to fish is a bonus. So did my job, getting to fish again tomorrow. Love being here. Appreciate everyone's support, and look forward to another day on the river.
Go get him. He's a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the baby shark, Shane LeHew. Had 24 pounds and 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Looking for 21 pounds, 12 ounces to take the lead. Needs 21, 12, 5 all alive. 25 pounds, 12 ounces. A Crush City Monster bag of the day, and with 50 pounds, 9 ounces, the baby shark is leading the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River. Wow. 50 pounds and 9 ounces. Going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5 pounds, 11 ounces for the day. 6 pounds, 12 ounces. A brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. Not going to take over to the 6:15. Joey Cifuentes weighed in yesterday, but you were leading this tournament, and something you said on stage yesterday that I found alarming at the time, and I talked to my friend Mark Zona. He found it quite alarming. You were quite proud to tell us you were going to jam out to Creed today. Is that what you said on stage?
Absolutely. What's wrong with a little old school Creed?
Most people just don't admit it in front of a big group of people. Which songs were you jamming out to? Higher?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we cranked that one up a couple times today. We went with old school rock on Spotify all day long, but no, I absolutely love the St. Lawrence, Lake Ontario. You know, making a really long run in the Skeeter Yamaha. It's got me there and back safely 2 days in a row. It's no secret I'm catching all my fish on a max scent flat nose minnow. It's pretty much every time we've ever been here, and I think I've made 2 or 3 top 10s prior, and it's all been on that bait. So that Berkeley max scent just catches those big fish for whatever reason. I actually caught that 612. I put the trolling motor down, and 2 were swimming under the boat, and I dropped it down, and that was my first cast. Caught a 612. So I had a feeling it was going to be a pretty decent day. You know, I was on the bubble for the Classic. I was actually outside the Classic coming in, so we're going to have to catch them again tomorrow. I'm a little afraid of the conditions, but we still may send it.
Just put the Creed in the ears and go.
We
Will you leave us with it? Can you take?
No, nobody wants to hear that. I don't want to burst any eardrums.
Don't you guys want to hear it?
I can't do it.
If you make Championship Sunday, I'm making you sing it, just so you know.
As long as you sing it with me.
Will we all sing it with everybody? I mean, Creed, that's the thing. You play it and everybody sings it. I mean...
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why people hate on it.
Well, no, most people just don't admit it in front of groups of people.
You play that in a bar and it gets pretty rowdy.
Okay, show me how.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
All right. We'll see you. I hope you make it to Sunday. He's a 4-time Angler of the Year, the 2020 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Texas. Let me hear it for Clark Wendlandt. 22 pounds and 3 ounces yesterday. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. 22-3 yesterday. 5 fish here today. The 9th stop of 2024. 19 pounds, 2 ounces with 41 pounds, 5 ounces. You're in 11th place right now, and it's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be really close. I mean, it's such a phenomenal fishery. But I want to say, you know, Rick Clunn is, you know, he announced he's done with the Elite Series, and I got into tournament bass fishing a lot because of Rick Clunn. So, and my roommate Frank Talley announced he wasn't going to be back next year either. So that's sad to me because we've had a great run together, and I enjoy being around Frank and all these fishermen. So, you know, St. Lawrence is a special place. I love it here, and hopefully fish tomorrow.
Keep my fingers crossed. Love to send you out tomorrow morning. He's a 4-time Bassmaster winner, the back-to-back Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 18 pounds, 15 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that here today. $18.15 yesterday. Today, 5 fish, 17.3 gives him 36 pounds and 2 ounces. He moves into 24th place, and unfortunately, this is a tough one, Hank.
Oh, it's all right. I love this place. It doesn't matter. I like it a lot more than it likes me. I catch a lot of fish every time I come. I just think the way I fish, it's hard to compete with those guys running to the lake, and my body can't take it. I need to get home and heal. If you ever want to know how to screw the Classic up in the last 3 tournaments of the year, you can ask me because I did a mighty fine job of it. But it's all right. I'm going to get home, spend some off time, spend some time with the family, watch some baseball, watch some softball, spend some time with Jacqueline, and come back. That's all you can do. You get knocked down, you come back even better. So that's what we try to do. But I want to thank all the law enforcement and first responders for what you do. We couldn't do this without you guys. It's y'all, the check you write and the price you pay to defend our country and everything you do for us is just amazing. And my hat's off to you. Thank you.
Great off season. We'll see you next year. Next up, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He's an Elite Series champion from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, the Sleepy Assassin, Austin Felix. Had 18 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day today. Let's get him inside our semifinal Saturday cut. 18-14 yesterday. Today, 23 pounds and 5 ounces with 42 pounds and 3 ounces. He moves into 9th place currently. $42.3 and going to be close.
Yeah, we got some redemption on him. Hopefully, weights don't go up too much. I think the cut line was going to be right around 41 and a half, 41 and 3/4. So I think I should be able to get an extra day out of my season. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll be sweating for a while, but that's what I should have done yesterday. I just mental breakdown, spun out, and ran around too much, and you really have to hunker down. They're getting pressured out there, so you got to let it sit, and eventually they'll bite one.
Well, hopefully it's enough. We'll find it at the end of this way. And his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series made a top 10 his first Elite Series event from Gonzales, Louisiana, Logan Latuso. Logan had 20 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 13 ounces, so a much tougher day today. He moves into 23rd place, and that one hurts.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what happened today. I'm still dumbfounded by it. I don't know. I've seen a lot of big ones go down. They just wouldn't eat, but, I mean, it's a great fishery. It still happens. It's fishing.
Always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing the next one. A 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Had 16 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 30th place with 34 pounds, 5 ounces. Unfortunately, not going to make the weekend, but you're going to have to live with your roommate, who will be insufferable because Shane LeHew is leading this event.
Yeah, I'm happy. He was right there at the Classic cut. I would have had a super long shot to make the Classic in this one, and Shane was right at the Classic cut, so obviously winning this tournament gets you in, but I was really hoping he had a good week. He found a good school of fish, and me and Shane always share all our spots. He's like, come on with me. I'm like, I'm not going to even mess with that. I'm going to fish the river. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And clearly didn't, but, I caught a ton of fish still. Had a good time, and this year's just been off, man. I've been fishing. I think it's my 13th year professional, and this is the first year I've ever missed the championship. So, it's just a bad year. Made some bad decisions, but we get another year next year to get back on the right track. I'm excited to go and see what we can do.
Enjoy the offseason. We look forward to seeing you back here next year. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from California. Let me hear it for Bryant Smith. Had 22 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday.
Giving you the stare down.
Boom. 22-2. Sorry, I did not say hello to you yet. 21 pounds and 12 ounces gives him 43 pounds and 14 ounces. I apologize for not acknowledging your child, but look at that fin freak of nature right there. Looks like you're going fishing tomorrow. That's pretty good, huh?
Oh, that's a good way to end the last event of the season, man. It's been a struggle this year, but hopefully we can take some of this momentum and roll it into next year. Hopefully we can catch them tomorrow, too. Conditions are going to change, but we're going to run that Skeeter Yamaha as far as we can and see what we come up with.
All right. Always good to have you here. See you, buddy. He's a 6-time Classic qualifier, 3-time Bassmaster winner from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. 18 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Five fish here today for Mark Menendez. 18-11 after day number 1. 5 fish today, 19 pounds, 6 ounces. So a little bit better day with 38 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 23rd place currently. $38.1, so a little bit better day today, Mark.
Yeah, it was a little bit better day. It was I didn't make the run out there, and I just stayed and grounded out and had a good day of fishing. And it's a tough day when we lose our friend in fishing. But I've got a great story to tell on Rick. Several years ago, I said, Rick, you're my hero. He says, now, Mark, you've done great things in fishing. You've won tournaments. You've set records. You've been to classics. You've done all those things. I said, Rick, this doesn't have anything to do with fishing. Well, I got his attention, Dave. Those old blue eyes kind of flashed. I said, Rick, You got you a beautiful wife named Melissa? I had to go get me one too.
A two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. $20 pounds and 7 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that here today. 20 pounds, 4 ounces with 40 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 16th place. Anglers went out yesterday in order of Angler of the Year standing, reverse order today. Tomorrow they'll go out and placing for the tournament. Right now you're in 16th place, but I'm not sure 40 pounds, 11 ounces is going to cut it here in this fish factory.
Yeah, I know. It's incredible. I had a few missed opportunities today that, I should have had up to around 23. But I'm fishing high risk, high reward type of shallow water, just burning, vibrating swim jigs and square bills, just turning and burning. And, they jump and they loosen those hooks too. They're pretty smart. But I want to give my hats off to Rick Clunn. He's probably the truest instinctive fisherman that's ever been. And, I try to emulate myself through him, growing up. And he's just, a true legend and going to be missed for sure.
Truly a legend. Always great to have you here on the stage.
Yeah, I just want to say, y'all keep an eye out for the Skeeter and Yamaha. They've got some new exciting stuff coming out in 25, so keep your eyes peeled on that. And if anybody wants to come to Texas and hunt pigs out of a helicopter, you know where to give me a call. A little yanking and banking. It's pretty cool.
Who wouldn't want to? See ya. A former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a 6-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. I'll tell you about it afterwards. 20 pounds, 14 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get Seth Fighter into semifinals Saturday. 20 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Today, 20 pounds, 9 ounces gives him 41 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 13th place currently. Let's hear it for Seth Fighter. $41 pounds, 7 ounces. Is it going to be enough, Seth?
Probably not. Probably just out. I'd love to get back out there and go another day, but yeah, a little less than what I thought I had. Hopefully we can make it. If not, I had a fun year and looking forward to starting over fresh next year.
Well, before you leave, we have a parting gift for you right here. Crush City Monster Bag of the tournament last week. 23 pounds, 11 ounces. Bonus check there. So it's always good to leave with parting gifts.
Yeah, nice. Little bonus.
Yeah, there you go. Safe travels. Always great to have you here. Representing New Hampshire and representing the Bass Nation, it's Doobie time. Tim Doobie. 22 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day today. Five fish here today. 17 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 40 pounds even. You're moving to 23rd place, and 20 a day should get you in the cut, but not here.
No, this is an absolutely unbelievable fishery. Where I was in the AOY standings, I really went for it this week. I drove 118 miles one way, and that's a long way coming back when you have 17:10 in the live well. So I thought about it the whole way, but had an absolute blast of a year. Thank you, everyone, for all the support, and really appreciate it. Look forward to next year.
We love having you on the Elite Series. Enjoy your off season. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Georgia. Let me hear it for Mark Frazier. Mark Frazier had 18 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Today, 14-12 gives him 33-10, moving to 38th place. Unfortunately, going to call an end to this season, Mark.
Yeah, definitely. And, I went to the lake. I didn't really have a good practice down there, but I did go to the lake just hoping that I could stumble up on the right 25 pounds, and it didn't happen, but had 40 minutes to spare and caught that 15 pounds in 40 minutes. So it was fun, but that ain't going to cut it. So looking forward to hunting season, and hope y'all have a good year.
Have a great offseason. We'll see you back here next year. He's a Bassmaster Open winner and a classic qualifier from Florida. Let me hear it for Kobe Krieger. Had 18 pounds and 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 5 fish here on day number 2. Stop number 9, Humminbird Bassmaster Elite, 17 pounds, 8 ounces. With 36 pounds even, he moves into 32nd place currently. Let me hear it for Kobe Krieger. £36 even, moving to 32nd place. Unfortunately, not going to be enough to slide into the weekend this time.
No, that's a quick trip back to the house for sure. But they had a great time. Got to catch a couple fish today in front of Lisa. She was watching she was actually resting up on the balcony, and I caught a couple fish. That was pretty cool. It's a great place to fish. I won my very first Bassmaster Open tournament back in 2003 when 20 pounds was like a huge stringer. For 3 days, I had 51 pounds or 53 pounds and won the tournament. Today, if you don't have 50 pounds in 2 days, you suck. So I suck. But anyways, this place is a phenomenal place. This town, the community comes together. And just think, tomorrow and Sunday, this whole field would be full of people. That's amazing. We thank you for coming out and supporting us, and we'll see you again soon.
Always great to have you here. The 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion from Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. 14 pounds and 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 5 fish for 17 pounds an ounce gives you 31.7. And it's not often that you've hung your head on this stage, man. And really, this season stands out as strange for you because of how incredible your whole career has been. But I know this offseason will fuel you, and you might be an even scarier critter come 2025.
Yeah, yesterday making that run back from the lake, I told myself, I was like, well, there's still hope. I caught 30 pounds. If I catch 30 pounds tomorrow, there's still a chance. But coming back today, it was a long boat ride, realizing that it'll be the first classic that I'm not. And that's, for you guys, it's hard because it's like somebody's having a big party down the street and nobody invited you. And it kind of makes you feel left out. And you're right, it's going to motivate me. And maybe, I talked to Hackney once about it, and he didn't make it. The next year he won Angler of the Year. And I kind of feel like that's how it's going to motivate me, hopefully. I don't know about Angler of the Year, but just motivation. But, thanks to, B.A.S. and all the sponsors and friends and family. I mean, everybody does a great job. And even though it was an up and down year, it's still a good year.
It's always great to have you here. Let's hear it for Jason Christie. A 2-time classic qualifier from North Carolina, KJ Queen. KJ Queen, 20 pounds even yesterday, 5 fish here today. £19 7 ounces, puts him in 24th place with 39.7, and most places in the country that'll make the top 50, but this is definitely not most places.
Yeah, most definitely not, man. This place is incredible. I mean, there's so many fish in here. You can go just about anywhere in the river, anywhere in the lake, and you just see fish. Now, they're smart. Don't get me wrong. They're hard to catch, but, it's just hundreds of them here, and the weight here is just insane. Absolutely incredible. I hope that, maybe it'll hold, but I doubt that it will. There's still a lot of guys to weigh in. But, I made over a 200-some mile run each day there and back, and that Phoenix Mercury combo, it got me there. It did the job. Big shout out to Foothills Marine and Queen Tackle as well. Busby Tackle Boxes, all my sponsors. Man, I can't thank them enough for letting me come out here and do this job. And appreciate all y'all showing up.
Always great to have you here. A 2-time classic qualifier from Texas. Get loud for Brad Watley. 18 pounds and 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today for Brad Watley. Multiple top 10s earlier this year. Made a top 10 here a few years ago. 19 pounds, 3 ounces. Gives him 37 pounds and 6 ounces. Let me hear it for Brad Watley. 37 pounds, 6 ounces. Unfortunately, below the projected cut this time around, Brad.
Yeah, no, that's not going to get it done. But, man, I had fun this year. Had some bad ones, had some good ones. That's fishing. That's the way it goes. Definitely got to thank my sponsors, man. I mean, you could not, none of these guys back here could do what they do without them. So thank y'all a ton on that. And I think we're going to head on home and get ready to do a little elk hunting.
Safe travels. We look forward to seeing you back here. He's a 2-time Bassmaster winner, once in the Opens and once in the Elite Series. From Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. 19 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 5 fish here on day number 2. 19 pounds, 2 ounces. Gives him 38 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 25th place currently. $38.12 in 25th place, but this next 50 might break your heart a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to happen. Today will kind of mark the end of my season, but hey, it's always a good time when you come out here. Caught a lot of fish today. Caught them all jerking. On the first day I caught them, fishing deep about 35 feet with a drop shot. But, it is what it is. Go home and get ready for next year.
Always great to have you here. Let's bring in a 10-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a TTBC champion from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. $15 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday. $19 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 36th place with 35 pounds even. Skeeter Yamaha Pro digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag. Let's hear it for Matt Herron. 35 pounds even and sitting in 36th place. So seems okay right now, but these next group of guys are not going to make it seem as good.
No, I got a quick trip to the house coming. I'll be around tomorrow. It's been a great year. Life throws you curveballs and challenges, and you just got to keep getting. It's just been one of them years for me. But I got great sponsors, Skeeter and Yamaha. I've been with them over 20 years, and the fan support and everybody here. This is why it makes me come back and keep doing it, and I'll be back next year.
We love having you here. A 5-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Luke Palmer had 21 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him in. 18 pounds, 7 ounces with 40 pounds and 4 ounces. He moves into 21st place. $40 pounds and 4 ounces right now in 21st place. I would love you to go fishing tomorrow, but the next 50 are the top 50 in AOY, so they're going to change some things on you.
Oh, yeah. I knew that I come into this deal, I need to catch a big bag, and I went to the lake and, had the opportunities both days to have good bags. But, that's just kind of how it was. I started out this year at the top 10 and was on top of the world, and then right before the Classic, had my grandpa pass away on me. And then right after that, one of my really close family members ended up with cancer again. So, but things are looking up though. The cancer's going away, and this so happens I got a baby boy coming on here in the next few weeks. So, thank you. Really looking forward to that. So, fishing fans are the best out here. We have one of the coolest, most aggravating sports sometimes, but I wouldn't take from it. We have a blast doing it. We have the best equipment running Phoenix, Mercury, Hook clothing, Falcon rods, Horizon Track Marine, and lithium batteries have kept me going for the last few years, and I really appreciate them. And War Eagle Custom Baits, those companies have been with me for a long time, and this was that struggle year for me. So hopefully we get to go tomorrow, but if not, I'll be taking that Toyota about 25 hours back to Oklahoma and get to meet my baby boy. So looking forward to that, and I appreciate everybody being here.
Congrats on that. He's an Elite Series rookie from Alabama. Let me hear it for Wesley Gore. What a rookie season he has had. Part of this 2024 Elite Series rookie class. Multiple top 10s already this year. Had 23 pounds and 4 ounces After day number 1, 5 fish to add to that here on day 2. Let's get him into semifinals Saturday. 23 pounds, 8 ounces. Never mind the top 50. He's inside the top 10 in second place with 46 pounds and 12 ounces. I have a feeling our weigh-in's about to pick up pace here, ladies and gentlemen. Top 50 and Angler of the Year weighing in here today. 50 down and 50 more to go. With 46 pounds and 12 ounces, he's in second place. That one, 6 pounds, 10 ounces. Not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 2 ounces short of Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. But, man, you're going fishing again on Saturday.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to do it with that. I'm glad. These guys catch them. But I'm not catching a lot, like I said yesterday. I had 9 bites yesterday, and I caught 9 today. I'm just catching some of the right ones. That giant one, I haven't got that excited all year to catch one, I'm telling you. I caught a 10.5 at Lake Fork, and I went crazy when I caught that one. There's just something about reeling in these giant smallmouth that's amazing. Y'all have a special place, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Looking forward to seeing you here, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. A 2-time Classic Qualifier Bassmaster Open winner from Japan, Kenta Kimura. Kenta Kimura had 21 pounds and an ounce yesterday. $21.1 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that for Kenta Kimura here today. $19 pounds, 13 ounces with 40 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 18th place currently. Reminder, only the top 50 get a chance to fish on semifinals Saturday. Top 10 on Championship Sunday. 40 pounds, 14 ounces, so back 20-pound basically days, and I don't know if it's enough.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be pound short because, this guy's still catching, but, I made a few mistakes, but still happy to make him back, made it there and to make him back. I made about 100 mile on in the last 2 days, so, was out of a Yamaha motor and a basket. I wouldn't even think about it, but, I made it back just fine, so... Yeah, I'm lucky to have a, Yamaha in the basket.
We're glad to have you back here. Safe, always great to have you. Originally from Nebraska, now makes his home in Texas. He's a Bassmaster Open winner. Let me hear it for Ben Milliken. 21 pounds, 8 ounces as of day number 1. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's make him a 2-time Classic Qualifier. 19 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 16th place with 41 pounds and 4 ounces. $41 pounds and 4 ounces, sitting in 16th place. Is it going to be enough to go fishing tomorrow, Ben?
I don't know if it is, but you said it right there. I made the Classic. I qualified. So I think I was the last straw, the last guy of the rookies that had a chance to not make it, and we got in. I didn't manage my time very well the last couple days, to be honest. I was stressed the entire time about getting this 5 fish to make the Classic both days. But we got her done. Ran the Bass Cat 200-plus miles the last 2 days, and we'll see if we get to take her back out tomorrow.
We'll find out at the end of this way. It's been awesome to have you here on the Elite Series. Next up from Payson, Arizona, an 8-time Classic Qualifier, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. 5 fish for Clifford Perch here today. $18 pounds, 5 ounces. Going to call an end to his tournament here this week, but let's hear it for Clifford Perch, an 8-time Bassmaster Classic Qualifier, 3-time U.S. Open champion. $18 pounds, 5 ounces, and unfortunately we didn't get to see you yesterday, but a little largemouth aggression must have made you feel better today.
Yeah, they're really fun to catch, and I had a great time. This is not how I wanted the tournament to turn out, but, I just had a bad day yesterday, and I found the biggest school of smallmouth I've ever found, and I couldn't get them to bite. And they weren't there as much as they were in practice, but I just couldn't get them to bite good yesterday. So, today I stayed close. I couldn't justify doing another 125 miles that way, and I just fished for largemouth. Thought maybe I'd catch one big giant one, but I had fun. Caught some 4-pounders, and this is a great place to fish. You know, I want to thank my sponsors. You know, this is the roughest place to be able to, you know, drive out on the Great Lakes. I'm so thankful to the folks at Phoenix Boats. The ride's incredible. And the Suzuki behind me, you know, got me in every time. That's the craziest run I've ever made. And, man, I just got to thank those guys. In 7 years of running a Suzuki, I've never had one mechanical problem. So crazy good reliability. And, you know, this is not how I wanted to finish the Elite season, but I had a good day today.
Always great to have you here. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Wisconsin. Let me hear it for Kyle Norsetter. 22 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Let's get him inside our top 50. 22, 8 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 20 pounds, 12 ounces with 43 pounds and 4 ounces. He moves into 10th place currently. $43 pounds, 4 ounces, sitting in 10th place currently. Should be enough to go tomorrow, right?
Man, I can't even speak. I just qualified for the Classic. I know I did with that bag. I came in 20 minutes early because I was worried about something happening. So that may have been the best bag of fish ever. So hopefully we got enough to go tomorrow. 43 pounds? A little over? Yeah, we'll see what happens. You guys made the wife want to kill me because Bass Track.
We made.
Yeah, the Bass Track.
Believe it or not, I'm not in charge of it one bit.
She almost smacked me because I came in early thinking I only had 18 pounds. So I knew I had more, and I'm not a sandbagger. I believe in telling the weight you got. That way everybody can pay attention, but it was off today. So we'll see what happens if I can fish tomorrow, but that was the bag that I needed to weigh in.
Well, I'm sorry the wife tried to kill you. Hope to see you tomorrow, either way. From Georgia, he is a 5-time Classic qualifier. He's a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, Elite Series champion. Let me hear it for Drew Cook. 22 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Another good day here today. I'll get him fishing tomorrow. 5 fish, 22 pounds and an ounce with 44 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 8th place currently. So it looks like Drew Cook can gas up the Avco-wrapped Skeeter Yamaha as he's going to work tomorrow with 44 pounds, 6 ounces. Sounds good.
Yeah, we that was the goal this week. You know, make the cut, make the Classic. That was all that mattered, and we had to go 500 and something miles to do it, but we did it. Tomorrow I think it's supposed to blow. I wish it wasn't because it was fun out there today actually. But we'll just fish in the river tomorrow, and we'll just have us a good old time.
Sounds like a plan. See you back here tomorrow morning. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. Had 20 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get Hackney into the weekend. 20 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. 20 pounds, 11 ounces today. 41 pounds and 5 ounces. And he moves into 18th place currently. Let me hear it for the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 41 pounds and 5 ounces, and it's going to be close.
I know, that's terrible, isn't it? I catch 2 20-pound bags and don't feel good about it, but I had a couple come off. Hope that doesn't cost me, but what a crazy place. Thousands of miles of smallmouth here, big ones. It's crazy. Like the place just, everybody said this week it was so much tougher. Doesn't seem like it's tougher, does it to you? But always a good time coming here. This place has been good to me, and you know, all in all, this year's been a really tough season for me. So today was the day for me to right the ship. So time will tell, I guess. We'll see if it's righted.
We'll keep our fingers crossed and try to get through this weigh-in quickly. From Old Forge, PA, give me a little love for Jonathan Kelly. Jonathan Kelly had 22 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish. Let's get him inside the cut. Halfway through this weigh, and we move into our second half of anglers. 18 pounds, 10 ounces. So a tougher day today with 41 pounds and an ounce. He's in 22nd place currently. '22nd place currently with 41.1. I don't know if it's enough.
Man, my number was 19, and I think that's what I was going to need based off what I thought was in my head. I had a dead one, couldn't do nothing about it. It's going to be really close. I've been sweating all day, still going to sweat this rest of this weigh-in, and just couldn't make it happen today. Got to give a big thank you to my roommate, Matty Wong. I wouldn't have even got back with fish without him. We broke down all the way out there in the lake, and he was basically my saving grace to get back and at least have a fighting chance. I know coming into this event, I needed a top 30 to make this Bassmaster Classic next year, and all I'm asking is for one more chance. Even if I can go out there in 50th tomorrow, I need one more chance, one more crack at it, and I'll get it done.
We'll find out how that all works out at the end of this weigh-in. Former Bass Nation national champion from Hawaii, say aloha to Matty Wong. 15 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday.
Come on, meatballs.
15-12 yesterday. Today, 21 pounds, 8 ounces with 37 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 38th place.
You guys want some meatballs? Here you go!
Sorry, I was just having conversations there. Sorry, back at my job here.
I didn't know the weigh-ins could be a contact sport.
Yeah, it is a contact sport.
Just like hockey.
Just like it.
Wow, what a better day today. I mean, the fish were at my spot, which I was able to fish a lot longer for them today versus the 2 hours yesterday. But again, like if it wasn't for Hunter yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to weigh anything. So I'm pumped to have that little bit. It's a little bit of a redemption, just kind of like reminds me that I can catch fish, you know, after you have a day like that, and managed to also help my buddy Johnny out. And so this place, it's amazing when you can make a short run to the lake, but then when you got to make a 100-mile run to the lake, there's all kinds of things that can go wrong. But you know, that's what the fellowship's about, you know, the brotherhood. Everyone kind of looks out for each other, and what a season. I'm just happy that I'm not in the same situation that I was last year, and this time around I think we're good to fish next year. But either way, I just want to say thank you guys for showing up and supporting us, and everyone back home in Hawaii, the Ventura County Bass Club, everyone back in California and across the world, in Japan, Mexico, South America, everywhere that people that support across the world, basically, because bass fishing is, I don't know, in my opinion, the best sport ever. But thank you guys, really appreciate it. Aloha.
Unofficially, your leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, a former Strike King College Bass champion from Tennessee, Jacob Fouts. 24 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. He needs 26.3 to take the lead, but all he's focused on is getting in that cut. Gonna do that. 22 pounds, 14 ounces. Moves into second place with 47 pounds and 5 ounces. 47.5, you're going fishing tomorrow. You're in second place in this tournament. And I don't know if you looked at the standings after yesterday's weigh-in, but with 3 days of, well, 2 days now, you are leading Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. You said pressure is a privilege, and boy, you are delivering this year.
Yeah, man, we're trying. Pressure sure is a privilege, man. I'm pretty grateful to be in this position, man. Just to have a chance at AOY going in with the last 2 days of the season here, it's pretty surreal.
Are you going to pull this off this week? I mean, this is the true dark horse story. You painted a target on your back, and man, you have delivered this year. Your breakout season this time last year was fighting for his career to stay in the Elite Series. 12 months later, you were at the top of the Elite Series, and everybody's looking at you.
Boy, it sure would be some poetic justice, wouldn't it? Man, tomorrow, just looking forward to getting out there tomorrow. The weather's going to throw a curveball. Probably going to have to call an audible tomorrow and just go fishing. But, I'm just excited to be in this position, and, we're going to go try to take advantage of the opportunity.
Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and he's living them. A two-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. 24 pounds and 4 ounces to start the day today. Another good day here today. 24.4 yesterday, 23.7 today. In second place with 27 pounds, 11 ounces. Drew Benton going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. Great days back-to-back here on the St. Lawrence River. $47 pounds, 11 ounces. You don't got to worry. You know, you're going fishing tomorrow. Go get gassed up and get rigged and ready.
Yeah, that's exciting. You know, this event, the last event of the year, has a ton of storylines. You know, I was right there on the Classic bubble. This gets me into the Classic, so I'm excited about that. Now we can just go out there and fish free. And, you know, Jacob's right there at AOY. You got a 3-horse race in that deal. So what more can you ask for the last event of the season? I can't wait to get out there tomorrow.
Going to be a lot of fun to watch it go down. Congrats on a great event. A 7-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Brandon Card. 12 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. A better day today?
Well, yeah, it was better.
12.2. It doesn't sound very convincing. 12.2 yesterday. 5 fish here today. He said it was better. How much better is the question? 12.2 yesterday. Good googly moogly. There we go. 16 pounds even today. With 28 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 58th place currently. $28 pounds, 2 ounces, and 58th currently, so you don't got to worry about tomorrow. You can relax and enjoy the off season.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the smallmouth treated me so poorly yesterday, I decided to go catch my largemouth friends. Man, it was a blast out there just throwing a frog around. Got to turn off my forward-facing sonar and just old school fish, and it was a lot of fun. So got a lot of special memories here in Waddington. I want to say thanks to Mark and Kelly Scott for hosting me again. They're like my second family, and I just love coming up here. All you people, y'all are so nice to us. Roll out the red carpet, and can't wait to come back. And thank you to my friends and family, and I'll see y'all soon.
Always great to have you here. He's an Elite Series rookie. Took him 3 events to become an Elite Series champion, a former Strike King College Bass champion from Union City, Tennessee, John Garrett. 21 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 12 pounds, 9 ounces to get inside the cut. He's definitely got that. Let's get him in there and keep him there. 22 pounds, 12 ounces with 44 pounds, 8 ounces. John Garrett looks to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. Currently in 8th place. Part of our incredible 2024 Elite Series rookie class. All 9 of them came into this event in contention, in qualifying contention for the Bassmaster Classic. And we're going to see John Garrett there, but by the looks of things, we're going to see John Garrett here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. because this derby ain't over for you.
No, I'll take that any day for sure. Man, it was just an awesome 2 days on the water. I was riding a long ways and riding down the river today and just kind of relaxed and looked around and just cruising. And I was just like, man, we are so blessed to be able to do what we do for a living. And, man, I really enjoyed today. It's just like kind of no pressure on me. And, man, it was just a really good day. Awesome fishery. Man, y'all done a great job all year. It's just been an absolute dream year for me. And, man, can't wait to get out tomorrow and hopefully not end the season tomorrow. Hopefully keep going.
Awesome to have you up here. We'll see you in the morning. Came very close to winning the last 2 Elite Series events. He's an Elite Series rookie from Knoxville, Tennessee, Robert G. To say he put on a show is an understatement. This is the longest I've actually seen him not fighting a fish today. Had 25-12, needs 24-14 to take the lead. 26 pounds, 11 ounces. 26-11. And with 52 pounds, 7 ounces, once again, Robert G is leading a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Let's hear it for him. Elite Series rookie Robert G leading the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite. At the St. Lawrence River, what was that?
I think he said go Vols, but go Vols.
Oh, that wasn't you?
No, but I'll say it again, go Vols.
Dude, I was yelling at the TV today, I'll be honest. Well, how many fish did you catch today?
Oh, probably 15 or so.
15? I seen an hour where you caught 15. Every time we saw you, you were hooked up.
Oh, it was a great day, yeah. I mean, it's probably the best day of smallmouth fishing I've ever had. But, I mean, there's plenty there from what I seen today, and I didn't really feel like I was burning through them.
Well, you're leading this tournament. 2 more days to go.
Yeah, the weather's supposed to be coming in, so who knows what that'll do, but I'm going to send it and try to catch another 25 tomorrow.
All right, I look forward to watching it go down. Your tournament leader. Oh, the rookies keep on rolling from Auburn, Alabama. He's an Elite Series rookie, but already made $1 million casting for bass. Logan Parks at 22 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish here today. 21 pounds, 13 ounces. Moves into 13th place with 44 pounds and 3 ounces. Logan Parks with 44 pounds, 3 ounces. Looks like you're going to work tomorrow.
Man, I had to dig deep today, Mercer. I had 2 12-inchers as I was coming back from the lake, and I gave myself about 10, 15 minutes to make a last-minute stop. And it's cliche. Everyone talks about being positive and staying, positive mindset all day, but I literally had like 10 minutes to fish and got rid of both those 12-inchers for almost 4-pounders with, and then made an hour run in. So saved my day, saved my, season, made the last cut. I was telling myself all day that I wanted to make the last cut, and I think we did. And I'm going to the Bassmaster Classic, so it's been just an incredible season. Go out there and have fun tomorrow, and really looking forward to it.
Awesome to have you in the Elite Series. Congrats on a great rookie season. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey. GDP, Greg DePalma. Greg DePalma had 19 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Needs 15.6 to get inside the cut. Currently more to stay there. 19.5 moves into 38th place with 38 pounds and 15 ounces. Unfortunately, below the projected cut. Let's hear it for Greg DePalma. 38-15. Good couple of days of bass fishing, but unfortunately below the projected cut this time around.
Yeah, that's okay. It's been a great year. It's been a good year for sure. I got to thank a lot of people. I don't know where they're at. My brother, there they are. So my brother, his wife, and his 2 kids came up to see me. Love you guys. I really appreciate that. It means the world to me. Besides that, all of my sponsors all year long support me, call me, text me. It just means the world. Thank you guys so much. Now, on a good note, I'm not fishing tomorrow, but on Sunday, my wife is being induced. We're having our 2nd child, little baby boy. So it's probably good that I'm going home, spend the last day with my one son that I have and my wife, and see what happens from there.
Congratulations. Oh, he's got more.
Waddington, besides that, you guys absolutely are the greatest. Like, we've been a lot of places. You guys absolutely rock. I just want to say thank you for all the kindness and keeping us going every year.
Thank you. Next up, a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. 24 pounds and 2 ounces. Caleb's a proud member of Team Express Yamaha. 23 pounds, 9 ounces with 47 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 4th place, and he's going fishing tomorrow. He's going to hold him high. Then we're going to talk to him, and he's going to tell him that his sponsors are the best in the business. I'm not a fortune teller, but I imagine. 47 pounds, 11 ounces. Dude, you're going fishing tomorrow, sitting in 4th place.
I'm liking it, man. Like I said, dude, just I'm having fun out here. I've always loved it when we come here. Coming into this Northern Swing, dude, I had some ground to make up to get back into the Classic. I think I was sitting in like 58th, but well below the cut. And, if everything works out tomorrow, should lock it in. But that's the main goal, the minimum. But tomorrow I'm going out and have fun. With what the weather does, the weather's going to do. I'm just going to go out and catch the 5 biggest ones I can.
Awesome Northern Swing. He is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion, a classic qualifier from Springville, Alabama, Wes Logan. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. Yes, a 5 fish here today. It's 18-12 to get inside the cut. 20 pounds, 7 ounces. Moves into 44th place with 37 pounds, 13 ounces. Let's hear it for Wes Logan. 37 pounds, 13 ounces. Obviously, it's widely known fishing through some adversity here this week, and we're sure happy that you get the day off tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. I hope I caught enough for the Classic. I think we're in, but obviously it's not official it's unofficial till it's official. But obviously I got a lot of people to thank in a real short time. So first off, I got to thank my amazing wife and my amazing parents for taking care of everything when everything happened. And I'm just going to take this. They've been taking care of so much stuff this week with the insurance and my other boat. I was trying to practice, and they really stepped up, and I can't thank them enough. They've got a lot of stuff going on at home, too. When my granddad, he had a stroke the same day that I had the wreck, so a lot going on. And then I want to thank, I got to give a special thanks to Jonathan Kelly's fiance, Tia. She cooked dinner for us one night, and she actually gave me a compression shirt to wear today to help with my cracked ribs, and it really did help a little bit. So thank you for that. And thanks to all the service people, Lucas at Yamaha, Chris at Skeeter. I really appreciate them for all they've done this week. All the Bass staff, I can't thank them enough. But if we make the Classic, I know a lot of people say that 3-pounders aren't important at Champlain, but that one 3-pounder may actually get us in the Classic that I went back out and caught. So I don't know. I don't know why I went through what I went through or the last 2 weeks have been like this. But if somebody can take something away from it, as far as if you're facing some adversity, just push through it. You're going to be all right. And I just thank the Lord that I'm standing here today able to talk to y'all. So appreciate it.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank the Wine Slushy booth for opening up and delivering one to the stage here any minute now. Next up, we have a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion from Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. It's only half joking about the Wine Slushy. 20 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day today. Needs 15-10 to get inside the cut. More to stay there till the end of our weigh-in. 20 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish. 21 pounds and 9 ounces with 42 pounds and 5 ounces. He moves into 19th place. The top 50 get to fish on semifinal Saturday. Let's hear it for Stetson Blaylock. 19th place with 42.5. Hope it's enough.
Yeah, I think it should be. But, there's a lot more that goes into this day than what everybody realizes, We fish hard all year for that Classic spot, and this year's been an up and down year for me. And I was right on the bubble yesterday, sitting in 50th place on the bubble for Classic points. So hopefully this bag right here today was just barely enough to get me in. So hopefully it's enough to go fishing tomorrow and maybe get a chance to move up again.
Keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully see you here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Let's bring out our day one leader, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Japan, Taku Ito. Taku Ito had 26 pounds and 2 ounces to start the day today. Needs 26.6 to take the lead. 24 pounds and 4 ounces. He moves into 3rd place with 50 pounds and 6 ounces. Sitting in 3rd place and halfway to the Bassmaster Century Club here in Waddington, New York. Let me hear it for Taku Ito. $50 pounds and 6 ounces, Takumi, halfway to 100 pounds and sitting in 3rd place. Oh, yeah. You found smallmouth Disneyland again.
hopefully I wanna find that tomorrow. So today is a very hot day, very hot. So I can fish in 4 hours, so fishing, but 3 hours, I only 5 fish in 12 pounds. But last 1 hour, I catch so couple good one under 24 pounds. Hopefully tomorrow, I want to find a smallmouth Disneyland and easy to 25 plus. So Central West River always so many 5-pounders. So I want to find the smallmouth Disneyland again.
I want to see it too. You guys want to see it? Let's hear it for Taku Ito, a 3-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. 19 pounds, 5 ounces to start the day today. Tyler Rivette has 5 fish, needs 17 pounds, 5 ounces to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there to the end of our weigh-in. 20 pounds, 6 ounces with 39 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 40th place. 69 anglers into our weigh-in. Here's where things get tough. Let's hear it for Tyler Rivette. £39, 11 ounces, sitting in 40th place. I don't know.
No, I definitely ain't going to make tomorrow, but hopefully I just moved up a couple spots from yesterday. I'm on the bubble right now for the Classic, so we got to just wait it out and see where we're at today, and hopefully we can make it. I mean, I ran 440 miles in 2 days, and I'm really tired, but I got to give it to Phoenix and Mercury for not giving up on me, especially going all the way out in that lake when it was rough yesterday. So it's a great boat. I've been running it all year, so hopefully I could do it again next year, and hopefully we could just make the Classic. I'm just stressed about that right now. I was sitting at dinner last night with my family doing all the numbers, and I didn't know what I was adding up, but something was getting added up. But no, thank y'all for coming. My girlfriend's family, too, just showed up for the first time they ever been to a Bassmaster event, so glad they got to go, and I get to hold up some fish for them.
Well, welcome to a Bassmaster event. Thanks for showing up, and always great to have you. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, the 2023 Bassmaster Classic champion, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson.
Canadians in the house.
Few Canadians showed up here today, and he's showing up in a big way. Had 22 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Needs 14.4 to get inside the cut. 23 pounds, 3 ounces. 23.3, and with 45 pounds, 12 ounces, Gussie is inside the top 10, rounding out the top 10 in 10th place. Don't Stop Believing is fitting this week because, man, you need the big finish here this week, and you've done your job 2 days into this tournament.
Yeah, it's I've gone out to the lake, did the big boat ride the last 2 days, and it's a long haul, man. I haven't looked at the weather yet for tomorrow. It's supposed to blow. That's sort of been the plan. So I don't know if I'm going to go again or not. It's just like I literally went out there today. I caught 6, had 5 nice ones, and came back and you had an hour to mess around in the river when I came back and caught a few. But and that was like I got to full. I'm going away out in the lake, and I got to run it pretty much hot to get out there. Like if it's rough, it's hard to get around, and time goes by so fast. But we'll see. I'm got a shot at least. We want to make the Classic. That's everybody's goal that comes up on the stage. So, and I know as much as anyone how important it is, and that's the goal tomorrow.
Keep it rolling. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland. Let me hear it for Brian Schmidt. £21 and 13 ounces to start the day today. Looking for 15.7. More to stay there till the end of the weigh-in. Let's get him inside the cut. He's got 5 fish, 22 pounds, 15 ounces with 44 pounds and 12 ounces. 44-12, and he moves into 12th place currently. £44, 12 ounces, sitting in 12th place, and you're going to work tomorrow.
Going to work tomorrow. That's what I wanted. So I don't know what to do, Dave. We ran all the way out there to where we caught them yesterday, and the first 2 I get the bite, I lose. and that's not good when you're dealing with smallmouth. I think it spooks the few that's there. And then a local decided to spot lock right on top of that. So that, when you run as far as I went, you only got about 3.5 hours to catch them. It wasn't going good. I made a short little move, ran into some fish. They were biting pretty good, got probably 21 pounds, came back in the river at 5 minutes to go, and just dropped down on a random shoal and caught a 5.5 pounder. So I don't know what to do tomorrow. I'm happy with today. Let's see how it goes.
We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 3-time Classic Qualifier Bassmaster Open winner from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, Bob Downey. 16 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. It's like a better day today. 5 fish for Bob Downey here today. 19 pounds, 9 ounces with 36 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 56th place currently. Let me hear it for Bob Downey. So unfortunately going to call an end to your season here this week with 36.4 on below the projected cut, Bob.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to miss it this week. Just never felt comfortable out there. I love this place. I've had some great tournaments here, but wasn't meant to be this week. Going to fall out of the Classic. So that's kind of a bummer, but you know what? Get home a couple days early, get to see the family. Really excited to spend a lot of time with them this off season. Just want to give a hats off to these guys that are catching them this week. What they're doing, running out to that lake and back and catching the bags they're catching is pretty incredible. If you haven't done it and if you haven't experienced it, it's hard to believe what they're doing. Can't wait to watch the next couple days. And yeah, just thanks again for B.A.S.S, for what you guys do with the platform and the stage you provide for us, and all my sponsors for the support. Looking forward to the off season. We'll see you guys next year.
Enjoy a little family time. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier, former Strike King College Bass champion from Ava, Missouri. Let me hear it for Cody Huff. 21 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 22 pounds, 15 ounces with 44 pounds and 8 ounces. He moves into 15th place currently. £44 and 8 ounces. Cody, you sitting in 12th place.
Not a bad day. We had a lot of fun out there today, but I'm just excited to get to go again tomorrow. But one thing I've got to do up here today is I've got to wish my beautiful wife a happy birthday. She's here somewhere. She's probably hiding her face right now. But happy birthday to her, and big thanks to all the service crew guys for keeping us put together on these big, long hauls. Hopefully we don't tear too much stuff up and catch another big bag of fish tomorrow.
Go get him, and happy birthday. From Connecticut, give me a little love for Alex Wetherell. £23 pounds and 12 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that. Let's get him inside the semifinal Saturday cut. Needs 14-1 currently. More to stay there. Definitely got that. 20 pounds, 14 ounces with 44 pounds and 10 ounces. Alex Wetherell moves inside our top 50 and currently in 13th place. 44.10, sitting in 13th place. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. I think the most important thing is I was the bubble boy for the Classic. So we're working our way towards locking that up, and that'll be the first one ever. So it's going to blow 30 tomorrow from what I'm seeing, gusts up to 30. So I don't know what we're going to do because we're heading 100 miles out, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do that tomorrow.
Heard that.
Yeah, a lot of gas. A lot of driving, and I don't know if I got enough time to get there and back. I don't know. We'll see.
Got a few hours to figure it out. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A 3-time Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. 21 pounds and an ounce to start the day. Needs 17 pounds even to get inside the cut. More to stay there till the end of the weigh-in. Let's get him in there. 22 pounds, 14 ounces with 43.15. Pat Schlopper inside the top 50 in 20th place currently. £43 pounds, 15 ounces. Nice work, Pat.
Yeah, that was
was not good in the morning, and then I put a pretty epic beat down on them for a little while and went from 14 pounds to almost 23 in probably 20 minutes. So it was good. Hopefully they're there tomorrow. There's a big group of them, and they're all that size. So if I can get them, maybe we can move up a little more.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. He's a 6-time Bassmaster winner, 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho. The prodigy, Brandon Polinick. Had a tough day yesterday, but a better day today. 10 pounds, 4 ounces after day number 1. 5 fish to add to that here on day 2. 21 pounds and an ounce gives him 31 pounds, 5 ounces. Moves into 72nd place currently, but a little redemption on these St. Lawrence River smallies that have been so good to him over the years. 31 pounds, 5 ounces. So, unfortunately, yes, they're going to hurt you, but a little redemption today. Got to feel good?
Yeah, I knew it wasn't enough. And this will be the first time I've ever missed the Classic. And the crazy thing is that when I was running back, I knew I did not have enough to make it. And I was running wide open as fast as my boat could go because I felt like if I had 3 more minutes, something could happen. And what I realized is that it's not the trophies or the wins or the AOIs or any of that that I'm chasing or that has me out here or what even got me started. It's the feeling of getting a bite. You take all the technology away, all the sponsors, everything. The addiction is that split second, that's very minuscule moment when you feel a bite and it takes your fingertips to your brain to register you got a bite. That's what we're all addicted to, and that's what I'm still addicted to. And I can't wait to get back here next year.
Can't wait to have you back on the Elite Series. Truer words never spoken. Next up, a 5-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. 19 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Needs 19.1 here today to get inside the cut currently. 5 fish for 17 pounds even. Unfortunately, going to fall outside of the cut. 60th place with 36.3, so a tough way to end the year.
Yeah, the last 4 tournaments I've had have been the worst 4 I've had in a row since my rookie year. It's just been one of them deals where it seems like the harder I work and the harder I try, the worse I do. But one thing I'm known for is working hard, and one of the reasons why is so I can look back and say, well, I could have tried harder. But, you know, all in all, it's tough to swallow because I was having a good year. I was in the top 20 or in points after the Murray, but the wheels just kind of fell off. But this place has been good to me. It actually saved my career about 7 or 8 years ago. I was on the end of my ropes. I ended up finishing second and bouncing back, making a career out of it. So Waddington's always been a special place to me. But you know, all in all, it's been a tough year for me, but I couldn't be here without wonderful sponsors, Dakota Lithium, Hook, all the GSM brands, ARC. I mean, it's just Phoenix Mercury. I burned $800 in gas the last 2 days going back and forth to the lake, but all in all, it just didn't work out. I said a prayer this morning. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But it's just one of them deals where it's tough to swallow.
Tough way to end the season, but we look forward to seeing you back here next year. Let's bring out our reigning Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. 19.11 yesterday. Needs 18.9 to get inside the cut. 5 fish here today for a reigning Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. 19.11 yesterday, 5 today. 17.1 moves into 56th place with 36 pounds and 12 ounces. Let's hear it for Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. So Kyle, unfortunately, slide out of the top 50, and unfortunately, that's going to call an end to your reign as Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. But you represent the sport well, and I know this is just going to fuel the fire even more going into next season.
Yeah, you know, I made a long run, and I was coming back with, like, no time. I pushed it as far as I could because I knew I wasn't going to make the Classic or anything if I didn't catch a couple more. So I was reflecting on that when I was running in. I was making a plan for how I needed to prepare for next year because as easy as everything felt last year, it felt that hard this year. Like, it was the exact opposite. So we got to be more prepared and be ready to kind of make our own luck next year to say.
Go make it happen. Have a great off season. Went out this morning with a big bag yesterday. A two-time Bassmaster winner from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Cory Johnston. Had 25 pounds even yesterday. Another big day here today. Needs 27.8 to take the lead. 5 fish here today for Cory Johnston. 27 pounds, 7 ounces, 27.7. And with 52 pounds, 7 ounces, Cory Johnston is leading the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River, trying to double down and become a 2-time Elite Series champion here in 2024. 52 pounds and 7 ounces. You are leading this event, Cory. Unbelievable tournament, unbelievable season. But one of the most unbelievable things about you and your brother is we've talked about how you guys work as a team, and he's trying to win Angler of the Year, and you're trying to win this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, he I don't really know what to say about that. He just never caught him today, and I had one big pot of fish that I could catch one off of every once in a while. I'd have to leave it alone, go back to it, and I was hoping that he would show up and be able to catch a few of them, but I never seen him. So hopefully I can make it out there tomorrow. It's going to be nasty windy, but that's part of this game. You might not be able to make it to the lake, so I got to come up with something to catch them in the river tomorrow if I can't get there.
Been awesome to see. Can't wait to watch it go down. Let's hear for your tournament leader, Cory Johnston, a 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. 22 pounds and an ounce yesterday. Tough act to follow. Cory Johnston just weighed in the biggest bag of the tournament. Our Crush City Monster bag of the tournament, 18.15 for Jacob Porosnik today, puts him in 37th place with 41 pounds even. How you feeling about his shot for tomorrow?
I think I'm gonna miss about just 1 or 2 places, but it's been a great year, and hats off to all my sponsors that have helped help us get here and all this, and hopefully that's enough to make the classic, and that's what we shoot for all year, so making the classic. But always love to come to Waddington, love catching smallmouth, love you guys, and thank y'all for being here.
Always great to have you here. He's a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Japan, Kyoya Fujita. At 25 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday, needs 27 even to take the lead. Looking for 13.4 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there to the end of the weigh-in. 18 pounds, 15 ounces, so he's done that with 44 pounds, 7 ounces. Kyoya is going to be part of semifinal Saturday here at the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River. 44 pounds, 7 ounces, sitting in 17th place, so looks like you're going fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. Change the condition. Very tough today for me. No good. And the 6-pounder came off, so very close. No good.
Tomorrow you catch the 6-pounder.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's hear it for Kyoya Fujita. A 5-time Bassmaster winner, the defending champion in this very event. From Somerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. 24 pounds and 12 ounces as of day number 1. Needs 27.12 to take the lead. But right now, just looking for 14.3 to get inside the cut. 24 pounds, 3 ounces. Moves into 5th place with 48 pounds, 15 ounces. 48 pounds, 15 ounces, and Patrick Walters trying to defend his title and doing his job, but unbelievably with 48-15, you're still 3-9 short of the overall lead. This place is ridiculous.
It really is ridiculous. The fish I'm on this week, it's I didn't think I could catch that 27-pound bag. It's out there. I think I can catch 25, so we got some different weather coming in tomorrow. The goal was to make the top 50 cut. We've done that. We've been consistent for 2 days. Be consistent one more day. Listen, we're going to send that Falcon Yamaha. We're going to just send it. We're just going to keep going. So we'll make a big run, see what happens, see if we can make that jump. I was just going to lay up this week, but once you get this close, you might as well go for it. So why not?
Let it rip, Tater Chip. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Next up, a Bassmaster Open winner, a former Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Justin Atkins. 21 pounds and 7 ounces as of day number 1. Looking for 18 even to get inside the cut currently. 22 pounds, 8 ounces with 43.15. Justin Atkins going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. £43, 15 ounces, sitting in 24th place. So looks like you're going to work tomorrow.
Yes, we are going to work tomorrow, and that officially will make my first Bassmasters Classic after 4 years of trying. Good gosh, that was a struggle, but it feels good. I'm looking forward to going back out there. The wind tomorrow is going to make it difficult, but I think some good decisions. You can make some good ground up, so let's go get after them.
See you tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you in Fort Worth this year. The youngest Elite Series champion in Bassmaster history from Illinois, 19-year-old fishing phenom Trey McKinney. Had 23 pounds and 10 ounces to start the day today. Needs 16-1 to get inside the cut, more to stay there. 5 fish, 25 pounds, 10 ounces. Never mind the top 50 in 5th place with 49 pounds and 4 ounces. $49 pounds and 4 ounces. Never mind the top 50. You're inside the top 10 in 5th place. Not so bad.
I'll tell you what, today was one of them days where the first fish kind of fooled me, and I caught one, and all of a sudden it just started happening. That was my biggest bag of smallmouth I've ever weighed in. It was an unbelievable day. I always hated drifting, because I lose drop shot weight after drop shot weight. And today it flipped around. So hopefully we can do it in the wind. It's going to be interesting tomorrow making it up there, but all I can do is pray about it. Hopefully we can hide behind enough islands to make it there. So it was one of the days I'll always remember.
Awesome to have you here. Awesome tournament, and we see you tomorrow. A 4-time Classic qualifier from Tennessee, Hunter Stryock. Hunter Stryock had 21 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Looking for 18.8 as we wind down our weigh-in. Less than 20 anglers left to weigh in. 20 pounds, 7 ounces. Puts him in 33rd place with 41 pounds, 15 ounces. So you're in 33rd place, and we have, what do we have? Like 15, 16 anglers left to go. So it's
Close. It'll be close.
I hope you can go.
I hope I can too, but man, I ran that Icon the last 2 days over 400 some miles, and I don't think we're going to be able to do that tomorrow. It's saying 25 knots, so I'm not going to run to the lake for that reason. So we'll figure something out, though. It's this place is phenomenal, and I'm just going to go reload up on some Berkeley Maxnet flatworms and see what happens.
84 incredible miles before you get to the lake, and I look forward to seeing how it works out. Let's bring out a Bassmaster Open winner. He's an Elite Series rookie from Cooperstown, New York, Kyle Patrick. 19 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Needs 20 pounds and 5 ounces to get inside the cut currently. 18 pounds even, puts him in 60th place outside of the cut with 37 pounds, 12 ounces. And regardless, I mean, I know a tough break here this week, but man, what a culmination to an incredible rookie season.
Yeah, I was pretty angry running down that river today. I vow to never stay in the river again, by the way. But I just am so, thrilled to be here on this stage. I've worked so hard to get here. I just want to thank all my friends, family, sponsors. You made this year awesome, and the Bassmaster crew. It's just been an unreal year, and unfortunate I couldn't make the cut on the in the last event, but I'm just happy to be here, Dave.
Well, we're happy to have you here. Can't wait to see you back at the Classic. Before you leave, Phoenix Boats Big Bass bonus check from our last event, a $3,000 bonus there. What was it, a 6'3"? 6'2". Just so you know, Fisher Lowen, Bill Lowen's son, caught a 7-pounder off the dock, and he feels you owe him some of that money.
I know. When I saw that, I was like, oh boy, someone's gonna have bigger than a 6'2", but then they didn't. I got lucky. Bill Lowen's son is Fisher.
Be nice to him. He's going to be on the Elite Series, and if he catches them like that already, you better make friends.
I'm definitely making friends. He also caught a 4.5 pounder the morning prior to that 7. So he had a two bass limit of a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Fisher, come find me. I'll give you something.
Wow. Fisher, I'll take a commission on that. Thank you very much. Next up, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year Elite Series champion from Wisconsin, Jay Shakurat. Nothing lightens up a weigh-in, a 3.5-hour weigh-in, like a little polka music. And a big bag of fish. Had 20 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. Today, 26 pounds, 9 ounces. I told you polka makes people go crazy. 46 pounds, 13 ounces. And Jay Shakurat finds himself in 10th place currently. Oh boy, he's got some bulbous beasts from beneath. Let's hear it for Jay Shakurat. $46.13, and that pretty cool, huh? They love polka music here.
Yeah, that'll work. Today was a good day, man. Yesterday just wasn't my day. Lost a lot of fish. Today started off slow. Caught 2 nice fish right away, and then I caught a 6-pounder, and that kind of set the tone for the day. Ended up having this, great bag. I'm not really sure what's going to happen tomorrow with this wind. My fish are a long ways away from here. I'm sure a lot of you know where a lot of us are fishing, so we're going to have that factor involved tomorrow. But anyways, great day. Hi to everybody back home. Excited to go catch some smallmouth tomorrow.
Excited to watch it go down. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's an Elite Series rookie. He's the 2023 Bassmaster Opens EQ Angler of the Year from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. JT Tompkins had 21 pounds, 6 ounces to start the day today. Needs 18-14 to get inside the cup. More to stay there till the end of our weigh-in. 5 fish all alive, 22 pounds, 4 ounces with 43 pounds, 10 ounces. JT Tompkins going fishing tomorrow, currently in 29th place. Digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let me hear it for JT Tompkins. 43.10 moves into 29th place currently, and you're going fishing tomorrow.
Absolutely. Anytime you're fishing day 3 on the Elite Series is a good day. So super excited to get out there tomorrow. It's a ton of fun fishing, catch a lot of big fish, and this place is just phenomenal.
Go get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Took an Elite Series title in his rookie season. The back-to-back Bass Nation National Champion from Alabama, Will Davis Jr. Will Davis Jr. had 20 pounds and 7 ounces yesterday. Hot off a top 10 at our last event. 22 pounds, 10 ounces. Going to be inside the top 50 once again in 31st place with 43 pounds and an ounce. Let me hear it for Will Davis Jr. 43 pounds and an ounce puts you in 31st place. You're going to work tomorrow.
Man, it feels good. I figured out a little deal yesterday evening. I've been fishing the river all week, jerking a Spro jerk bait, and they got a new hook, treble hook. It's called Nano Alpha or Alpha Nano. It's a great hook, man. I ain't lost a smallmouth all week. Now I might lose one tomorrow since I said that, but check them out. Man, what a crazy week. I heard that Rick Clunn's retiring, man, and it was such a blessing to be able to fish around him for the past 2 years. I've been watching him since I've been a kid, so hats off to him. He's had an incredible career. So, yeah, we're going to go out there tomorrow and see if we can catch us 30 pounds.
Looking forward to watching it go down. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, once in the Opens and once in the Elite Series from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. 21 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday. Today, looking for 18-15 to get inside the cut as we wind down our weigh-in. 18 pounds, 15 ounces is what he needs. 21-1 gives him 42 pounds, 6 ounces. And Brandon Lester moves into 33rd place currently. $42 pounds, 6 ounces. You're in 33rd place. So you going fishing tomorrow?
Had more than I thought. That's always a good feeling, Dave. I thought I had about just maybe a little over 20 and ended up having an ounce over 21. So I'll definitely take that. Looks like we're going to get to go again tomorrow. We got some weather coming in, so May change things up a little bit. We'll see what happens, but man, it's fun out there.
Can't wait to watch it go down tomorrow all day long on Bass Live. Came in this event in second place in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, the first Canadian ever to win Elite Series event, Chris Johnston. 23 pounds and 2 ounces to start the day today. Needs 17.4 to get inside the cut. 20 pounds, 11 ounces in 28th place with 43 pounds and 13 ounces. Still got a shot at becoming the very first Canadian ever to win Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. And those boys just want to touch them. Let them put their hands on them. $43 pounds, 13 ounces. You're in 28th place, and I know the standard you hold yourself on this river, the record of the thousands of 5+ pounders you've caught in this river. Anything can happen tomorrow.
Yeah, today wasn't my day, I'll be honest. I don't think it's ever happened to me like it did today. I got spun out. I was a little nervous going into it, and I didn't really know which way to go, and I had a game plan, and I thought I'm going to stop on the way out. And to be honest, I just couldn't catch them. I watched 25 and 27 pounds get caught on each side of me, and I lost a big one. I spent too much time trying to catch them and figure them out instead of just running what I was originally going to do, and I kind of ran out of time and didn't run far enough. So anything's possible here. I'm just glad I get a chance to go fishing tomorrow. The weather's going to change things up big time tomorrow, and I want to get a little redemption out there. One of those 27, 28-pound bags that they've been eluding me. I'm going to try and get them tomorrow.
Those points aren't official to the end of the event, so go get it done tomorrow. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. From one crazy Canuck to another, he's a 2-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. The Canadians cometh. 11-13 yesterday after a 9-minute late penalty, but a better day today. Came back on time with 23 pounds and an ounce. 23-1 gives him 34 pounds and 14 ounces. Unfortunately, due to a 9-minute late penalty, not going to be fishing with us on the weekend. But this young angler deserves to be celebrated. Let's hear it for Cooper Gallant. Coop, a tough break yesterday, and today's weight, I don't know whether it makes it easier or harder to deal with yesterday because you were definitely on the quality fish to fish into this weekend. But, man, an incredible second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. You had no sophomore slump. You delivered multiple top 10s and going back to the Bassmaster Classic.
Bassmaster Classic, that's the #1 goal every single year. I was 9 minutes early today, so does that offset it?
Lisa? She says no.
I figured, but no, man, this week's been fun. I mean, obviously not what I wanted to have. Everything that could have went wrong, but it's all good. My marshal yesterday, Mike, his phone flew out of the boat. My mic came off, flew in the water. Had some problems out on the water, and then I got a ride in. I was 9 minutes. It was just, the whole week's been hectic, but that's fishing. That stuff's going to happen, and, it'll be a week to remember for sure. But thanks to my brother, Colin. He's filming this event. My dad, he's been with me all year round. My mom's here, all my other friends and family that came to watch here. All my friends and family back home and my sponsors. Means the world, guys, and, man, like you said, Dave, we made the Bassmaster Classic. Can't wait to get next year started again already. I'm fired up. Thank you, everyone, for coming, and we'll see you in a few months.
Congrats on a great season. He's a 6-time Classic qualifier, 9-time FLW Tour winner from DeBerry, Florida. Let me hear it for John Cox. Had 18 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Good day today. Needs 22 pounds and 3 ounces to get inside the top 50. 21 pounds, 9 ounces just outside of the top 50 in 57th place with 39 pounds, 14 ounces. Want to thank this incredible crowd in Waddington, New York for sticking with us. The longest weigh-in of the year, and you guys have been awesome. We have less than 10 anglers left to weigh in, but unfortunately, John, I love spending time on the stage here with you, but it's going to be done for this year with me and you.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that the year's over, and man, I mean, I had a blast here this week. I love it when we get to come here. It's some of the best fishing that we see all year, and man, I got to thank my sponsors for, having me out here. I mean, I get to fish almost every day, and man, 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 it's sad that it's over this week, but man, we're going to the Bassmaster Classic, so that's pretty exciting, and yeah, I can't wait to get out there.
Can't wait to see you there. Always great to have you here. Let's hear it for John Cox, a 4-time Bassmaster winner from Longview, Texas. Lee Livesey had 17-11 yesterday. Needs 22-13 to sneak into the top 50 here at the tail end of the weigh-in. Needs 22 pounds, 13 ounces. 22 pounds, 14 ounces. Inside the cut in 50th place currently with 40 pounds and 9 ounces. Let me hear it for Lee Livesey. 40 pounds, 9 ounces. Did your job today. Unfortunately, yesterday's weight going to hurt you a little bit. And inside the cut for now, but we got 6, 7 anglers here that will probably mess with that plan.
Yeah, man, I had a great day. You know, just I'm really good at screwing up here on the first day. I've done it the last 2 years. But, man, thank you so much, Waddington. Thank all the fans here. Thank the city, the Chamber of Commerce, every business that helps put this together. Thank y'all so much. I love it here. This place is awesome. It's like a developed Amazon River, man. There's tankers and cruisers and john boats, people playing and fishing. It's amazing. I love this place, all the rocks. It's beautiful and giant smallmouth bass. But, man, I took a ride, you know, every day way out in the lake, and that Express X21 with the Yamaha 250 show, you can take that boat anywhere in the world. It's a 21-foot boat, 95-inch beam. It's so much bigger than you think as an aluminum boat, all-welded aluminum boat. I can take it anywhere in the world with a price point starting around $50,000 compared to some of the $150,000 glass boats. You can bump it on rocks, wood, anything. If you're up here looking for a new boat, man, check out Express. It's a great, great bass fishing boat, a great platform. You can take it anywhere in rough water. But that's going to be my year right there. I had a great year. You know, we film a YouTube series, me, Caleb Summerall, and Logan Latuso with my buddy Jesse, sitting right there. Jesse's actually from Canada, across the river, and he travels all around the world with me. His wife, new baby, are right back there. I want to thank them so much for letting him travel around the world with us. You know, we're not a fishing YouTube channel. We're more of a, I don't know what to call it. You know, we work hard, we love hard, but we play even harder. And y'all check it out. It's Lee Livesey Fishing on YouTube. We have a lot of fun. We show behind the scenes, beer drinking, loving, fighting, the positives and the negatives in fishing. You know, 2 or 3 30-year-old guys traveling around the world trying to make money for their families, and it's pretty cool. Check us out on YouTube. I want to thank all my sponsors so much. You know, all my social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I talk about them all the time. Everything I caught them on this week, I'll talk about it. But thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all next year.
Let's hear it for Lee Livesey. An 8-time Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster winner for Fort Worth, Texas. The Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. Chris Zaldane had 19 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day here today. Needs 20 pounds, 13 ounces to get inside the cut. More to stay there till the end of the weigh-in. 5 fish here today. Flippity flop. What do we got? Looking for 20 pounds, 13 ounces. 25 pounds, 15 ounces. With 45 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves up to 15th place currently. And Chris Zaldane going to be fishing with us on semifinals Saturday. Digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let me hear it for Chris Zaldane. 45-11, a much better day today. Never mind the top 50. You're in 15th with a shot at the top 10 tomorrow.
Yeah, no, you know, that long boat ride, you got a lot of time to think, and I was kicking myself for an hour-and-a-half long run and just messing up yesterday. I fished way too fast. Today, I just slowed down and chilled. I did exactly the same thing. I mean, I had less than 20 pounds yesterday. But tomorrow we got weather coming, and the big decision is, do you go out into the lake and deal with it, or do you lay up and stay in the river? Probably in typical fashion, I'm just going to send it anyways. That Nitro Z21 XL is such a comfortable riding boat. It's got air ride seats, saves my back, so I'm looking forward to it tomorrow.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. From Blue Ash, Ohio, let me hear it for Alex Redwine. Speaking of which, turns out that I'm not getting a wine slushy here during this weigh-in. Just noticing. 11-1 yesterday, 5 fish here today. 21 pounds, 7 ounces. Puts him in 89th place with 32 pounds, 8 ounces. So a tough one for Alex Redwine, but a good season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Hold him high. Let me hear it for Alex Redwine. So a tough one here in New York.
Yeah, yesterday was for sure tough. I thought I was going to be good for the Classic, and I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be good going into day one yesterday. I only had tiny weight, but today I did what I was supposed to do. I went and fished where I knew that there was good fish, but so hopefully we gained a couple points today. Going into today, I was in like 41st for the Classic cut. I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of hearing, oh, Classic this, Classic that. But for me, it's been stressful. I dug myself in a hole yesterday, but hopefully I gained a couple points today and punched my ticket to my first ever Bassmaster Classic. Hopefully, gonna cross my fingers. But just want to say hi to everyone back home. This season's been pretty crazy. This is my 3rd year on the Elite Series. I'm only 24 years old. Trying to make this whole fishing thing work out. It's been super eye-opening. Just to see how tough this is. You know, it's not just catching fish. There's a lot more that goes into it, but just got to say, like I said, hi to everyone back home, everyone that supports me this year, Miller Tech, Rec Lending, everyone that can make this possible. But Waddington, thanks for a good day. Yesterday was so-so, but today was a lot better. Thank you guys, and yeah, I'll see you next year maybe, Dave.
Yeah, I hope to be here. We look forward to seeing how the Classic thing works out. We'll find out at the end of this tournament. Next up, the only angler ever to qualify for the Elite Series from Maine, a Bassmaster Open winner, the main event, Tyler Williams. Had 21 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 18-13. 5 fish, 22 pounds, 7 ounces with 44 pounds and 5 ounces. He moves into 25th place. 22-7, 44 pounds, 5 ounces. Didn't mess with any of those pesky largemouth today.
I did, but I called him out with some good smallmouth. So I did what I was supposed to do. When you're struggling, go get an easy fish, and then when you go feel comfortable, go back out and get some big ones. And I got some decent ones.
Great ones. You're going to get to fish tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you back here. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the noise going for a 5-time Classic qualifier from Shelby, North Carolina, Team Toyota's Matt Airy. Matt Airy had 20 pounds and 9 ounces. Needs 20 pounds and 5 ounces to get inside the cut currently. 5 fish, 18 pounds, 11 ounces with 39 pounds, 4 ounces. Unfortunately, not going to be enough to fish tomorrow, but that's a tough way to end the season here, but beautiful weather here in New York.
It is absolutely gorgeous, and look, it's a great way to end the season at St. Lawrence River. I mean, catching these giant smallmouth. But yeah, I didn't send it to the lake today. I had a long day. I regretted that decision, obviously. But it's been a great year. We're going to make our 6th, I think, consecutive Bassmaster Classic. So it's back at Ray Roberts too, and I've got a little number to do with that lake. You know, so last time we were runner up there, and hopefully we can turn that into a first place next year. So I want to say hey to my wife, Emily, my girls, Reese and Ren back home. They started school this past Wednesday. Sorry I wasn't there, but I'll be home to take them to school every single day this coming week.
Awesome. Get home safe. Always great to have you here. A back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion from Coleman, Alabama. Let me hear it for Jordan Lee. 22 pounds even yesterday. Needs 18-14. 23 pounds. Moves all the way to 16th place with 45 pounds even. Let me hear it for Jordan Lee. Rolled out in the Abu Garcia wrapped a Ranger Yamaha and going to be going out there again tomorrow because you were in the top 50.
Yes, sir. Hey, it's been fun out there. I've been running to Lake Ontario, and it is a long, long boat drive. I've never fished out there until this week, but, I mean, the quality of fish out there is just incredible. I mean, if you just catch you a couple out there, I mean, it just seems like where I've been fishing, they're the right ones, so it's worth the long run. Tomorrow the wind's going to blow, but, you know, my ride, I run a Ranger Yamaha, I run the 520R, and it's the fastest Ranger I've ever had. which is really nice when you're making those long runs. And with the technology now, I'm able to see my live well temperature. I'm able to see how much gas I burnt. And so when you're filling up twice in a day, you really have to not only worry about catching fish, but you have to, worry about gas and how much you're burning. But it's been fun, and, I'm looking forward to getting out there one more day. We made the Classic. Hadn't fished the Classic in about 6 years, so that was my goal coming into this year. And so we made that. I'm looking forward to get back there and try to win number 3.
Would love to see that happen for you. Speaking of the Classic, he is your reigning Bassmaster Classic champion. Came into this event with the lead in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points from Alabama, Justin Hamner. Justin Hamner started the day with 22 pounds and an ounce. Needs 18-15 to get inside the cut. Looking for 18 pounds, 15 ounces, 17 pounds, 11 ounces. Falls short of the cut with 39 pounds, 12 ounces. A tough way to end the season, but man, I mean, you got to be nothing but proud. Started off the season, as I've talked about, weighting the biggest fish ever caught on Bass Live. Did that on Lake Fork. How do you back that up? Well, you win the biggest event there is to win in bass fishing, the Bassmaster Classic. And you came into the final event of the season with a lead in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. An incredible season. I know this isn't the way you wanted to end, but man, congrats.
Thank you. And I mean, I was just sitting back there thinking about this whole season. Gosh, really has been incredible. I'm just to be here and in this situation. I'm frustrated. I wanted to give that thing one more day for a run at it, but it didn't go my way. But this year, I've had 2 bad days the entire season, and to do that is just phenomenal. And I mean, we're on the St. Lawrence River, and you have 18 pounds and call it a bad day, but I love this place, and this just, honestly, I'm fired up and ready to get started for next year because I promise you I'm ready to go.
Congrats on a great year, a great attitude. Let's hear it for Justin Hamner before he leaves. He's going to get a bonus. Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year weekly bonus. Would have been a lot more fitting to give it to you yesterday. Today, not as celebratory.
It's still celebratory?
Yeah, totally.
Now I can actually celebrate tonight. That's why I didn't catch no bass.
Oh, so you're partying tonight.
What are you doing?
I'm going for a wine slushy.
I ain't got nothing to do. But thank everybody. It's been incredible. All the new fans and just everybody that supported me. I can't say enough. But thank y'all, and I'm looking forward to next year.
With that, I thank all of you. That concludes our Day 2 weigh-in. It is the longest weigh-in we have all year long, and you guys hung tight. Thank you very much for celebrating all these anglers. It was like a good movie. We laughed, we cried. Congratulations to Mr. Rick Clunn on his retirement, Frank Talley on his retirement. And now we have 50 anglers left, and all of a sudden our 3-horse Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race down to 2. Jacob Fouch, your leader, and Chris Johnston trying to chase him down. But your tournament leader right now, we have a 2-way tie, ladies and gentlemen, for the lead. Cory Johnston and Robert G. Both of them with 52 pounds, 7 ounces. Right behind him, Shane LeHew, Taku Ito, the youngest Elite Series champion ever, Trey McKinney in 5th, followed by Patrick Walters, our defending champion, Drew Benton, Caleb Summerall, Jacob Fouch, your current leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, and rounding out our top 10, the first angler ever to crack 100 pounds of brown bass, Jay Shakurat. 50 anglers remain in the Minn Kota Bassmaster, or the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite.